Okay, my bad. Word. What's good with it, family? Okay, yeah. You already know we had to get out here. Yeah, take a little brief intermission and all that old fuck shit and all that right there too. Yeah, but we are way up in the motherfucking building. Facts. So let's make sure we go ahead and then get it in, all right? Oh yeah, hell yeah, you already know, man. It's another episode, man, with all this fuck shit that been going on. Laughing and we trapping. Laughing and we trapping. What's up, family? Oh my goodness, man. This shit is crazy. Yeah, been a whole lot of amazing extra fuck shit that been going on. So I'm gonna make sure that I, at least try to cover, excuse me, the major portion of the fuck shit any motherfucking way. Late night with the late night. My bad, y'all. I already know how it be out here in these motherfucking streets anyway, man. Yeah, these streets is fucked up out here. Yeah, these niggas will have you watching some dumb shit. Y'all will be watching some niggas trying to prove who got the best screenshots on this motherfucker. You feel me? Yeah, I can't leave y'all like that. I can't do it. Yo, then there's some more other shit that's going on too. I don't know if y'all seen this shit or not, but man, this nigga foot done went crazy. Yeah, hey, look at here. Club foot done motherfucking went crazy. This nigga done went crazy. Yeah, I had peeped a little shot and shit, man, that were posted. His daughter and shit, you know what I'm saying, getting out of the shower, with a bath or whatever, right? Yeah, man. Yeah. I seen the post. I was like, yo, man, this dude right here, this dude is wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't thug it like that, bro. You can't, I mean, I don't care how much of a father that you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold live be with your little girl like that up in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I know she's small, but I mean, club foot, come on, dude. Like, you doing too much now. You're not daddy daycare. You're not daddy of the year. And I definitely would feel some kind of way, you know what I'm saying? If I was the woman, you figure they'll be, yeah, if I was the mother and you think you whole lot gonna be doing that shit to our daughter. No, fuck no. We're not moving like that. All right, facts. We're gonna go to that, but let's go to the shade right here that was thrown. I heard it was a little bit of shade thrown out here in the street. Uh-huh.
Have left Carbonation who have said hateful things. You have to understand that these people, first, you have to understand that when you choose to um, take this path, the righteous path, the narrow path, um, choose to go against the world, go against the majority, go against the system that everybody is, you know, ingrained in, you're gonna get hated. You also have to understand that this way of life really shows you yourself.
Okay, and what she's doing right now is she's speaking on the ex carbonation members, like the people that bounce.
It takes you to your core.
Okay, yeah. This is like, her basically telling them, like, yo, y'all can do a little better than that.
The very thing that people in Babylon are running from, the very thing that people in Babylon don't have to face, is the very thing that we go through every day.
Mac J, listen to him, Mac J. Mayo,
For
what up?
some astrological energies, for some people with certain programmings, it's hard for them. Sometimes
Mm,
some
mm,
people
mm.
leave. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they don't.
That's brainwashing. That's what the hell that is. That's the only way that you can explain that. You ain't got to try to dress it up.
People just have different paths,
No,
and you know, we come from hurt people, a broken people, and we don't know how to express our hurt a lot of the times. Sometimes we try to internalize it, but that's one thing. That's why
I wonder if she feel like that she went off the summer camp or some shit like that or whatever. That's the way that I be looking at this shit, y'all. That's my motherfucking word. I really be looking at this. Listen, y'all. Listen to me, family. I be looking at this shit like, yo, does she motherfucking think that she in summer camp or some shit or whatever? I'm just like, what the fuck is you talking about? Now she's sitting up here trying to explain about the ex-members. She trying to downplay this shit or whatever. She basically trying to tell the ex-members and shit like, no, it ain't us. It's you that got a problem. You see this shit right here? This shit is wild, bro.
the three C's is really taught here and taken seriously because we go through a lot, and the three C's are commitment,
Uh-oh.
communication,
Here you go.
and consistency. These have to be emphasized because things are going to trigger us. This is the path we chose to grow. What you can't grow if you can't see what you have to grow from. You got to be taken to that core so you can become more.
See, this the stuff that I'm talking about. This that listen, family. This that listen. This that this that brainwashing 101. This is the reason why you see people posting these videos. This is why you hear about people live streaming this dude. This is why this becomes a topic of discussion throughout various communities. This is why. Look at her. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit, man. Now, when you look at her, right? When you look at her and shit, right? And you listen to her talk, you know she got good damn sense, man. But you gotta ask yourself, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, look. I mean, like, come on, man.
But we've been taught to not express our emotions. We lived in a world where we have to fake all the time, so we are never real with ourselves. So when it comes down to being real by how we feel, sometimes we don't want to communicate. Sometimes we have a hard time expressing, but that's something
No,
someone here who had took this path may
no. You
may
look,
have to.
you need to lead them niggas. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what the hell going on. Cause see, they won't tell you and shit. They won't tell you and shit. They won't tell you. I'm gonna tell you. They won't tell you. See what I'm saying? They over there playing with you and shit. Okay, let me explain this shit to you. Facts. Hold on. Let me get my science together before I even start. All right. Presto changeo and shit and all that and the whole fucking nine, right? Now I want you to peep game on all this shit right here. Now with her, and I'm keeping it a buck with you, a full root. What you need to do is just fucking leave. That's the main fucking thing. Period. Point blank. You still got time. You can go and re-register. You know what I'm saying? You can get yourself in either a community college. Grab you up old snag a job or Indeed.com. Get back in the game. Work a little bit. I know somebody in the family, you know what I'm saying, got a vehicle that's available, and you can get out and then go ahead and then do your thing. You fucking with the wrong people that's going absolutely no fucking where. They don't have no intentions of doing shit. They don't have no intentions of doing shit with their fucking life. They dragging your ass down. They using you too. Hey look, they basically using you like a pass around. You like a throw around and shit or whatever, right? Yeah, everybody done hit you. Everybody done hit you. That's what I'm saying. See, they done took your value down and everything, man. Fuck with them niggas done took your value down. See what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck with these niggas done took your value all the way the fuck down, man. See, that's a hard pill to swallow right there, man. Especially when the family is looking on and they seeing like this level of fuck shit and wizardry that's taking place. Yeah, real motherfucker talk. This level of fuck shit and wizardry. Yo, when you see a woman, now a woman anyway, you see a sister, man, young like this, you can look at a beautiful young sister. You figure, deal me? Right. You gotta ask yourself, why in the entire fuck would she even get caught up dealing with nature boy motherfucking ass? You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. All right, now we're gonna move on because I'm gonna show you the other crazy shit that just took place. Now, this shit, oh man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Immortal Karma, yo, for real. I missed this one right here. I'm glad that I woke up and I started strolling. Cause I peep game on this one right here. Mac J. Look at Mac J. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga right here, man. Everybody that's on deck right now, I want you to check this shit out.
Remember when she was a little baby and you held her? Hey, Booker. Hey, baby.
You know, this is some creepy ass shit right here.
Got out the bath. Get out the bath. You looking at yourself in the mirror. Remember when she was a little baby and you held her?
I don't know about you, man, but I get very uncomfortable, man, just seeing this clip right here. Number one, you know what I'm saying? If his mother is present, I don't know if she's cleaning out the bathtub or whatever. Who knows? Some shit that he's supposed to be doing. You feel me? But one, because I hear the water, you know what I'm saying, going down the drain. But the thing that's funny about the whole situation is him sitting there holding his new child. Of course, she has a towel around her, but that's the funny thing about it, right? Why wouldn't the mother be holding the child as opposed to him? You see what I'm saying? See, it's like these women don't even make logical parental decisions. Stuff that you know normally that you do and you don't do. What men actually are in relationships for and what they're not in relationships for. Come on, man. You can hear Velvet in the background. Listen. Yo, is it just me? Am I tripping? Is it just me, y'all? Is it, hey, Keedy, is it just me? I'm trying to figure this out right here. Is it just me, Virgo? Yo, S. Dilla, is it just me? I mean, like, does this not, like, look kind of weird to you? Like, and then the thing about it is, why would she have a spoon in the bathroom? Oh, you say I got a baby echo? Oh, sicko? Yeah. Yo, this is crazy. Like, this got me thrown all the way off. And when I peeped this, I was like, hold on. I was like, hold on. Yo, I was like, this right here, this just can't be right. This is just something that I know that I'm not seeing right now. Cause I'm like, come on, man. Like you hear his mom in the bathroom, you hear the water going down the drain. You've heard him say that he had sex in front of his kids. You heard a woman give an account and then say that they were actually having, sexual intercourse in front of the infant child. We heard all of these things right here take place, okay? Big facts. Big facts. Yo, I'm wigging right now of all of this shit right now. I'm just like, damn, like, and he comfortable with the shit too. Like, it's just the thing to do or whatever. I'm like, okay, this is the thing to do. Like, bro, you can't be out here just doing shit like this right here, man. Nah, you can't be doing this, bro.
Get out the bath. You're looking at yourself in the mirror.
Okay, ladies, that's in the chat. If this was your daughter, your niece or your female cousin, and you just so happen to catch wind of this, or you were scrolling or somebody sent you the link and you see this, what would be your, what would be your take on this? How would you feel about this? What would be your first response, so to say? Huh? What would be your first response? I'm just tripping off this shit right now. What is your first damn response of seeing something like this? Tell you, man, dude don't have no, man, this dude right here don't have no soul, man. It's like he don't even motherfucking care. He don't care. Yeah, man, yo, dude do not care, man. It's like he is on some old other shit out here. And the way he be looking in the camera when he's doing it, all sneaky and vindictive looking and shit in the whole fucking nine. Like, come on, man. This is some old crazy shit, man. And then, like I say, that whole scene and shit, when he was there, whatever, because we're going to look at this shit for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? No motherfucking homo. But this whole scene right here, you know, when he was up in the room or whatever, and everybody was making a fuss, you know what I'm saying, with the gray jogging pants on and stuff like that or whatever. You know, shout out to Grand. And everybody was, you know what I'm saying this stuff about the gray jogging pants and stuff, right? And of course, those videos, you know, have been taken down. Other people still have those videos. But this whole thing, with the whole, you know, gray jogging pants thing, like, you know, I wear them shits. Yeah, I be fighting them motherfuckers, man. Sometimes I rock them Jim Janks. You figured it? Yeah, I rock the Jim Janks sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, right, it ain't on purpose, looking for a reaction, going to the store type of shit. No. Okay. All right. So women have said, you know, that it's great, it's easy to be able to, you know, identify a guy's print or whatever, you know, just the stuff they looking for or whatever. You know how I go. You know how guys are. We be looking at ass crack, camel toe, nigga. We everywhere. Hips, nigga. Right. You figured it. Okay. So then, like, within the confines of this clip right here, Nature Boy called himself and shit, right? Holding his daughter, right? With his Jim Jank. Yeah, with his Jim Jank. Harder than a motherfucker. Look, harder than a motherfucker. Now, Granny did some analysis on this shit. She did some analysis on this shit. Now, I'm like I said, I got to put this out here for you guys, man. Because like I said, this is some real shit. Now, look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. Why does Negro, look at this now. This the baby right here. Baby E. Look at this Negro, man. Look at this Negro. Why is it Jim Jank? Why his Jank go? Come on, man. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense right here, man. This shit don't make no sense, man. I mean, niggas is out here doing shit like this, man, carefree. I mean, I'm not a care in the fucking world. Like, come on, man. You gotta do better than this shit right here, man. You gotta do better than this, man. I don't even know like what universe niggas is from. I don't know what universe niggas is from where they are like co-signing this type of shit. Like, don't you think it's sick? I think it's sick. Is he not a fucking weirdo? Yo, broski, like, come on, man. What the fuck is this?
But it's all worth it. So, like, She do. That's the baby. That's the baby. She do. That's the baby. That's the baby. Well, I am here, and we turned together, so. Y'all see anything. I know y'all miss out. But it's all worth it, so. Like. She do. That's the baby. That's the baby.
Now, let me ask you right now, and this look right. Hold on. Let me ask you now. Let me ask you now. Let me ask you, O'Neal TV, on some real G ass shit. Now, let's say, for instance, that you and your baby's mom, your wifey, y'all are not together, and the situation took a turn. Y'all still cool. Everything is 100. She rock with another dude now. You know, she rock with dude. You feel what I'm saying? You see them on Instagram, just a live stream, and dude holding your daughter like this with the ding-a-ling heart, even if it's not your child, and this is your cousin, and he online, holding a baby, ding-a-ling harder than I'm up, holding the baby. You know, holding a baby, you got to kind of, you know, you have to, you know, cuff the baby, hold the baby, secure the baby firmly so that the baby don't fall. You know, okay, look, read this shit now. You gotta hold the baby, right? You see what I'm saying? You're gonna hold the baby securely so the baby don't fall. So he got his hands, you know, he got that shit cradled. He got the baby cradled, right? He got his daughter cradled, right? Hand, forearm up under her butt, but he's sitting there, ding-a-ling harder than a motherfucker. How can you get, bro? How is this shit right here cool? How is niggas condoning this shit right here, y'all? How, bro? Ski, man, don't play with me, man. Like straight up, man. Like, yo, listen, man. Come on, man. I can't, bro. Like this is not cool. This is some shit that need to be addressed. Motherfuckers need to start looking at shit like this, man. Because whether you know it or not, man, it's women that were younger women, younger females that are in fact in relationships with guys that they hold and holding those relationships with those guys, man. Believe it or not, they go through a number of things. You know, she might be in a situation with a guy she loved like hell. She feeling buddy to the max. You know what I'm saying? She feeling this dude, but he's a whole lot trapper. The woman to deal with that situation. She then may be in a situation where domestically, her even being confused with lust, thinking that she's in love, she'll even undergo getting beat up on, smack the fuck up, all of those shit. Look, disrespected to the max. I get that. But then when you got women like Velvet, as well as the rest of the women that are in Carbonation, you got to ask yourself how and why they go through this shit, even dealing with clubfoot. See, this on a deeper level. And when I'm telling you that this is a mental health issue, the same way how you have Europeans that might go shoot up a whole live school, kill 80 children, and the janitor at the janitor closet. You figure them? They do all that shit and then go to court. You see what I'm saying? Right. Then they take a class and shit. They consider, you know, mentally unstable and shit like that or whatever. Right. Okay. That's a mental health issue. So when you're dealing with a situation with a younger woman, other younger women around, an adult man, clearly 10 years, maybe a few years older than them, that's holding a baby, holding a child, holding an infant, so to say, holding a baby. He's dancing, gyrating with the baby. They playing trap music in somebody else's house. They partying and shit. He got his ding-a-ling harder than the motherfucker, dancing with the baby and shit. That makes absolutely no sense to me, fam. That don't make, look here, man. That don't make no motherfucking sense to me. There's no one in my chat that can say, oh, this is okay. Dude, you are going too far with it and shit like that or whatever. No, this ain't got shit to do with no going too far type of shit. Nah, this ain't got shit to do with that. This got everything to do with that real shit. This got everything to do with that real shit. Niggas don't want to address it. They'll post these little videos and shit like that and the whole fucking nine, right? Okay, and then you, of course, there is the statement that was made, okay? There is the rebuttal, you know, that was made, okay?
Yes, I had my daughter there. I had my daughter at Carbonation, and that's why I was always with her. That's why I was always around her. You know what? I wouldn't even speak. I'm not even going to speak on that situation, but I protected my child at all costs. I protected my child. Why you think I left, motherfucker?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So that's why she left. She protected her child. So if you are protecting a child from something, one would have to ask, why would a woman bring a child back into a situation that was harmful, that was bad, that was negative, you know, back into a situation where she had to protect the child is what she's saying.
I never want Eliana to see that shit. I never want her to grow up around that. The only thing that I ever did with Eliana in my arms is punch that nigga in the motherfucking face. How about that? That's the only thing I did with Eliana, going up against that nigga, being with him or whatever the case. Nobody, you can't. Yes, I had my daughter there. I had my daughter.
I don't know how y'all feel about that or how y'all even take that shit right there. You already know what it is, man. We up in this shit, man. That link, man, I'm dropping it, man. It's out in the chat right now, man. Let's go, man. Straight like that, man. This shit right here is beyond damn crazy, man. Yeah, let's link up. Yo, let's link up for real, man. Cause this shit right here is bug, man. Like when I sit here and I listen to this shit with Velvet, man, and I ask myself, why she keeps getting in this situation, like why she keep doing this shit like over and over and fucking over again. There's people that's done been so wrapped up and caught up in this shit, man. They done damn near lost their motherfucking mind, to tell you the truth. Yeah, it's people done lost their mind fucking with Velvet. Now let me tell you some other shit, right? Now I'm gonna have a lady, right? I'm gonna have a lady hopefully scheduled for tomorrow. Hopefully I will have her come on to the show. But I'm gonna explain something to you right quick before anybody click on that link, right? Now the lady that I spoke with today, excuse me, I made a post on Instagram today. And I was like, yo, this is a topic of discussion. Let's build on Velvet. I was going to shift it to, like mental health or some shit like that or whatever, right? So a couple people hit me up, they said some stuff or whatever. Then I had a lady that hit me up as well. And she's very business minded. She has several lucrative businesses. Her and her husband registered businesses because I looked them up. And she's not lying. Everything checks out with her. Everything's A-okay. So after looking through all this information and stuff, chatting back and forth with her and stuff today, she revealed some stuff to me. And she said that she was one of the people that actually supported Velvet. And I asked her, I said, yo, did you support Velvet or did you send her money? And she said, well, at first, I did it, because of the child. And she said that she didn't want to see her in a bad situation. So then I asked her what went on then. And she said that she talked to her, she mentored her, she gave her some advice on some things, spoke to her, about business, because she even spoke about, she had some intentions of starting her own business, right? So she say after that, she kind of fell back a little bit and kind of watched everything play out. And she said the mass majority of the money that she seen Velvet getting. Now, I'm not talking about the money, I'm not talking about Don't Turn Me Petty and other people, that actually put money together and help, people like, Lurk and them that got money together. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. This woman say she sit back and watched the money. With the money that she sent, the money that she sent to help out, she sit back and watched the whole shit. And she say she seen what Velvet did. That's facts. She say she seen that thing. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I was listening to her, I was like, wow. I was like, so this has been happening for a while. And I didn't go too deep with it, but I just was like, just imagine the amount of people that will get fooled and sucked into believing this crazy stuff. Excuse me. If they didn't know about all of the stuff at times that I have to bring back up, that I have to show y'all, et cetera, just so that you don't forget. I know a lot of people be like, is this old and all this other shit? I do that for people that haven't seen it and for people that don't know. Because this woman almost, hey, look here, this woman almost got took fast like a motherfucker. She about got took fast like a motherfucker, family, like straight the fuck up. And I'm just sitting here now like, damn, like people is really doing this shit. Like people is really running this level of game out this motherfucker, bro. They running this level of motherfucking game out here, bro. Yeah, and it's sad as fuck too. Hold on. I'm gonna put you up on game. And this is what she said.
We all knew that domestic abuse was going on because we saw during the episodes of, her running with the baby, the camera stopping, someone else taking the camera, and we hearing the screaming in the background. So we all knew domestic abuse was going on. But I learned about it from my son, who at the time was, I think, 22, and my daughter was 24, and they were intrigued, and they thought this would be a fun thing to do, to go and join which what they didn't understand was a cult. And when they started sharing with me and we were watching together, and I explained to them that there was brainwashing, manipulation, the orgies and all of those things. However,
okay, now that's just a taste of that. I'm not even going to go all the way into that, but what she basically was saying was that even her children considered being a part of Carbonation because they didn't know anything about it, but like the concept, like the idea, visually they identified and connected with the way that it, was illustrated on camera. They thought that this quote unquote was cool or something to do. That's how she got into watching the videos. And what I'm trying to show you is, in fact, this is a mental health issue. Okay, yeah, laughing and trapped. Motherfuckers is laughing and trapped. This is a mental health issue. Listen, man, this is some serious shit, bro. Like, straight the fuck up. Y'all don't be thinking that this shit's serious. Now, this woman got a whole lot of business. She got a whole lot of business that got sucked up over here fucking with Velvet. Now, she also, as you just heard, she went into, explaining, how her kids was interested in carbonation and shit like that or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I think for the most part, on my end, it was more of looking at it from a parent standpoint and seeing the sadness in her father's eyes. And I understand that father-daughter relationship because my children have it with their dad, my husband. Again, I don't think you're, coming against me. And I know people say, people are stupid for supporting them. But again, I support it from a parent standpoint. I do have a granddaughter who is 2 months younger than baby Eliana. So coming from a standpoint of a mother, a grandmother, I supported it from that stance. Because I saw the look in her father's eyes when he went to Mexico to get them, or attempt to get them.
See what I'm saying? You see how they be snatching people up and shit? People be wanting to donate and everything, man. I told you, man, you can't get emotional with this shit. You can't get wrapped up in this shit right here, man. Like Carbonation to trap your ass off. Now you see what I'm saying? Just from that example and her explaining, what basically took place, with her children, then her looking into it, you know what I'm saying? And, getting caught up in the videos and stuff like that in the whole nine. Like this usually what happens to people. Y'all don't be looking at this shit like it's serious, but yeah, motherfuckers be getting fucked up fucking with Carbonation.
Show the proof, bro. You want him to show the proof? All right. She said, they said Omek was in them guts. Come on. Eliana, what's up? Didn't you told me that I remind you like your father? I remind you of your father. Didn't you tell me that? I got ginger beer right here too. The Goya ginger beer. Hey yo, why you dressing my woman? Talk to me, yo. Nah, my bad. Yo, how you? Yo, peace. Hold on, let me put this in my ear right quick. So what's going on? Show the what? Like she been knew about me and shit. Like we knew about each other, so it's kind of like cheering like it's crazy. You know what's crazy? What? She do actually.
This nigga Gavy P be lying like a motherfucker, boy. That's why I say, man, Nature Boy, he'll sit there and play with him and shit. They'll go back and forth and shit, because they the same type of niggas, man. Straight like that, man. They got the same type of energy, the same type of soul, to tell you that both of these niggas right here soulless. They'll go above and beyond to do any kind of fuck shit. They'll masquerade any motherfucking thing online, try to make some shit look like it's something that it's not. All of that shit right there and more. Of course he know that this fuck nigga is lying, but he'll entertain that because his ass is bored. He ain't got no fucking views. His ass needs some drama. He needs some people to pay attention. All of that shit are part and part of what the fuck is going on. You see, he's comfortable with that type of nigga right there. That type of nigga right there fits him best. He can be himself around that nigga right there. He damn sure can. They do the exact same motherfucking shit. That's right. This nigga here, they got that fraud ass escort service. This nigga right here be geeking and Master Chiefing. What Mac J at? Mac J will tell you how this nigga be creeping and Master Chiefing at this motherfucker. Straight like that. Yeah, this is the way that it go down. You see, all of this old Lou. This some old weak ass D-list actor type of shit right here. Look at this. Look at that fake ass smile.
Yo, you know every girl that left you, they left you for a light-skinned man. Did you know that? Never. They did. Every girl that left you for a light-skinned man.
That's what he doing right now. Look at him. He creeping at Master Chief. Hey, look here. He ain't even geeking. He creeping at Master Chief and right now with Gazy P. Look at this shit. Look how he looking at him. Look at his eyes, yo. Look at this Negro eyes. You see how his eyes and shit look? That's some old real whole life creepy type of shit right there, right? Is that not blushing right there, Lady T? Do you see that shit? You know how it is if you talking to a guy, Lady T. You feel me? And that guy feeling you and stuff. You know how his eyes and stuff be. Why this Negro eyes and stuff like this with Wavy P? You see this shit?
You know that, right? Really? What? Like she been knew about me and shit. Like we knew about each other, so it's kind of like cheerio.
Tell you, man, motherfuckers is a whole lot moist out here. They don't even care. They don't even care if y'all women. Look, they don't care if y'all women know. They don't give an entire fuck about that shit right there. They'll go all the way to fuck in. They do not care. They know that y'all women ain't gonna trip on that shit nowadays. Y'all ain't gonna G-check these niggas. Y'all ain't straightening these niggas out. You know how it be, ladies. Y'all might be at the store, whatever. Y'all get that cat roll up on you or whatever. He look like goddamn, he can be your nephew and shit or whatever. Then you gotta politely tell the Negro like, yo, I'm old enough to be your et cetera, et cetera. You feel? There's no boundaries out here with this shit out here now. That's right. Now, I heard about this other fraud shit right here. Now, I'm hearing about this shit right here. Now, I heard now that this nigga done got blocked fucking with the Nation of Islam. I don't know what all this bullshit right here is about. I don't know, but I'm just seeing this shit right here. I'm scrolling through, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this nigga talking to Rizza Islam and shit now? What the fuck is going on out here? Damn, the psyop done got real out this bitch now, ain't it? Yeah, it's done got real. So now he talking about the Nation of Islam and shit. Now I'm really trying to figure this shit out now. Yeah, I'm really trying to figure shit out now. You know what I'm saying? Like how it's done got to this level right here. Yo, family. Yo, can anybody got some information on this shit right here? Because we got to look at this shit right now. Yeah, say now he's addressing the Nation of Islam and shit. Who is this nigga to be addressing the Nation of Islam? Please tell me. Who in the hell is Nature Boy? Who is Nature Boy to be addressing the Nation of Islam? I'm just trying to figure all this shit out right here, y'all. What the fuck, yo?
I want to talk about how the white man was crafted and created, the Chinese man, the Asian man, and the Indian man, how they were crafted. And then I want to talk about the cure of the so-called white.
He can't even talk, yo.
As we call it. You know what I'm saying? I also want to talk about the Nation of Islam and their teachings, and how the Prophet, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Farad Muhammad came as messengers.
No, they did not come as messengers, Nick, bro. Stop speaking upon the life, bro. See, that's where I knew you was going to reach this point right here, bro. I knew you was going to reach this point. Now, let me explain something to you, bro. Stop speaking about the illustrious divine ancestors, okay? You know nothing about this shit. Now, as far as a messenger, know as well as understand that Master Farad Muhammad came as the messenger, as the great Mahdi. As far as Elijah Muhammad is the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, okay? Let's clear all of that shit up before we go any further, okay? Because I see now we're going to have a lesson on this shit over here. You obviously don't know what the fuck you talking about, master teacher. That's cool, man.
And then Clarence X came, and how they gave.
Ain't nothing about no Clarence X came. It's Clarence 13X, which we called him up under the nickname, which is Puddin'. Clarence 13X, Jersey, okay? Jersey. Since you supposed to be from Jersey and all this New Jersey stuff that you talk about, okay? All right, let's get this straight right now, okay? Let's get this straight. Before we even start, mentioning Clarence 13X, let's get into the lessons. Let's get into the fruit of Islam. Let's get into the MGT and the GCC. Let's get into the Muslim girl training, and let's get into the general civilization classes, okay? Let's get into the actual facts and the solar facts, okay? All right, okay, family? Don't disrespect, bro. Don't disrespect.
Truth, and how I'm here to fulfill that truth, because their truth was not complete. It was not right and exact.
What wasn't right and exact? What wasn't right and exact?
And I want to talk about and pinpoint some of that, because there's a lot of truth that they speak. Don't get me wrong with Clarence X.
Clarence X, bro. Stop disrespecting, broski. See, now you're going to make me play that damn video with Smart Guy, just to make you understand why you sitting back in Cookie House listening to me right now. You're going to understand why Smart Guy got in your ass like that. You see, because when you mention Clarence 13X, you got to understand. Listen, bro, you have to understand the historical, unbreakable, impenetrable lineage actually dealing historically with the Nation of Islam, the science behind Islam in the West, and of on how all of this emerged, okay?
Elijah Muhammad, Farad Muhammad, you feel me? Had a lot of beautiful things that they came to teach us at a certain time and place, but I have not come here to do away with none of the knowledge, but I have come here to fulfill the knowledge. The knowledge is incomplete. Carbonation is the completion of that knowledge.
Wow.
I am the complete.
Do y'all hear this?
Giving you the complete
Do you hear this shit?
Message of that knowledge. The mathematics, even the mathematics that they have not applied to their own lives.
The mathematics, bro. You don't know any. Listen, bro. Let me explain something to you, bro. Let me explain something to you, bro. When we start speaking about mathematics, you're talking about the supreme mathematics, okay? When you start talking about the alphabet, you're talking about the supreme alphabet, okay? When you start speaking about the 75 dialects, when you start speaking about the plus lessons, the adept lessons, when you start speaking about all of that right there, okay? That's when you start speaking about the mathematics. You start building on the math. You start building on the fall. You start building on the sciences within itself, okay? And then that's when you start breaking down the universal understanding of on who God is in the physical, okay? That's 1 plus 12 plus 12 plus 1 plus 8 equals 34, and 3 plus 4 equals the divine number 7, which is the G, which is God, okay? This Negro here, man, I'm telling you, bro. These new niggas is funny.
Knowledge is so heavy in the time and space that they cannot even retain it. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, I'm going to turn these comments off because I don't want y'all talking while I'm talking.
A word.
And we're going to build.
Word.
First, I want to address the Nation of Islam, which I feel to be, to me, the Nation of Islam takes field niggas, took the black man and his ignorance and cleaned the black man up, right? As they say, and educate the black man in some kind of way and make him upright and exact and give him some knowledge. And that's changed the black community through Islam. But truly, what the Nation of Islam has done is really take a field nigga and turn him into a house nigga. Mm-hmm. And in the trickiest way, the devil has moved through this. What man tells you to shave your mustache?
Pat, do you hear this Negro? Queen Pat, do you hear this Negro right now? Like straight the fuck up. Like I'm dead serious, yo. Yo, honeydew, what's wrong with your dude, man? I mean, come on, man. What the hell is this right here? Nikki, what the hell is going on, man? Oh my goodness, man. Come on, Nature Boy, man. You gotta do a little better than this. You gotta do a little better than this, dude.
And you did. And put on a suit and tie, a European cut suit and tie, and a bow tie. cut off your hair, talk right and exact, get a new vocabulary and vernacular, and you no longer have the spirit of a warrior in that way, now has tamed you and made you house niggas without you even knowing it. So now, when you was a warrior, and you would, when the brothers was in the hood, and he had that spirit of resistance, and yeah, it was in an ignorant way, but that spirit of resistance has now been altered, right? By the mind of Elijah Muhammad, who said, "Hey man, shave your hair off because hair is dirty." As if Allah made mistakes in how hair grow out your face or hair grow out your head. What is our hair? All of this knowledge, but we cut your antenna off in the connection to Allah.
You cut your antenna off. You cut your antenna off because you had that shit up in your head. We already know that. So don't try to generalize this shit, you know, like you giving out some motherfucking some damn prestige A-list college and shit or whatever, you know, like you giving out some presentation or shit like that or whatever, my nigga. Yeah, because you started off with the whole your hair is your antenna shit and you had to cut your shit. Yeah, you got you got a whole lot of crabs and lice and everything up in your hair and had to cut your science off. Okay, so you've been lost your antennas. So whatever frequency that you was on, whether it was the radio or on TV or whatever the fuck that it was, you've been done cut them motherfuckers off. We should have been done cut your ass off. Tell you damn truth.
Cut your beard off. Cut your hair off. Have you ever seen
We're gonna keep cutting your damn head off. You know what I'm saying? That's right. We're gonna keep cutting your head off with facts, and that's an analogy, YouTube. That's all that it is. So don't think that that is anything that's stated to incite anything. This is for educational purposes. That is the only reason, and I repeat, the only reason that was stated. Okay, that was the only reason. But going back to, you know, what I was saying in reference to, you know, cutting your head off, you know, with these facts, with this information, basically showing the people, man, you know, that a lot of this fraud stuff that been going on and continues to go on, man, we have to highlight this for people that may not know what's going on with this guy, this code, what they're doing, and the way that they're reaching people. So now, Islamically, the other day, hold on, I'm gonna make it make sense for you right quick, family. Okay, Islamically, the other day, you seen Velvet, okay? And when you look right, when you listen to me now, when you seen Velvet had the Islamic looking headdress and stuff like that on or whatever, right? Now I'm gonna show you the science within the science, okay? I'm gonna show you one of the main reasons on why that she had that demonstration on. If you are not on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't checked my Instagram page or whatever, I most definitely urge you to do so. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna show you the science, right? Because it's crazy. And you know, like I said, there was a lot of people that made speculations and stuff like that or whatever with what was going on. And I just so happened to be one of those people that was like, yo, this is not right. Something is off with this whole deal right here. Okay. So when you seen her with Malia the other day on the video that I had showed just the other day, you know, with the Islamic headdress on and stuff like that or whatever, right? This kind of, you know, brings some clarity to why she was looking the way she was looking.
I can tell that something's going on. Something definitely has to be going on at this point right here. Because it's like when I look at Velvet and I look at her face, right? I want you to peep game with what I noticed with her face. Don't her face look swollen and shit, like, you know, like she done got thumped or something up in that motherfucker or whatever. I can tell that.
You ain't see that? You don't think that, hey yo, you don't think that jaw look kind of strong and shit right there? Do that shit not look strong to you right here? Hold on. We're gonna take a look at this shit, yo. Look at her face and shit. You see her jaw? You see that shit right there? Is this correct? Is this right? Now look at the right side of her face, which would be her left side. Now, when you're looking at the right side of her face, now look at the left side of her face where the indicator is at to the left right there, okay? You see this shit, right? Okay. why in the entire fuck is her jaw? Why that shit so strong like that? You know what I'm saying? Why is that shit so motherfucking strong, y'all? It's like that motherfucker puffed up and shit. Like she got a whole lot of abscess. Like she got 8 abscesses and shit on one side. Why that shit looking like that? Can anybody explain that? It just doesn't seem right to me. So, like I say, for quite some time now, of course, we have noticed, we've observed that there have been telltale signs of physical abuse, domestic abuse within Carbonation. Now, I don't know what you want to call this right here. Lady T, you see that jaw? I don't know what the fuck to say about this shit right here. I'm dead ass serious, yo. Like her shit is like swole the fuck up. That shit look fucked up. Damn. Where's Mr. Marquez at for him to see this shit right here? Yeah, that's real talk. Like this is some shit right here that you say, hey, all right, okay. I obviously see that you and your baby's daddy, your husband, your partner, or whatever you want to call yourself. I see that you guys, in fact, are going through some things or whatnot. I get that. All couples go through shit. You feel me? I get that. But you know, I just don't think it'd be a good look, you know, for the child, the baby to be around, if y'all getting physical, if y'all getting violent, if y'all getting Street Fighter Part 2 and shit, up in the spot or whatever. See what I'm saying? Look at this old strong man. That's a strong ass jaw. Her jaw stronger than a motherfucker right there. And when you look at it, you're just like, damn, why are you in this situation? Why are you in this motherfucking relationship like this, shorty? Like, come on, man. Yo, Mac today, what up, yo?
Man, what's good with the world?
Man, trying to figure out this strong jaw ass shit, bro. That's what I'm doing.
Man, if she ain't looking like Trap Jaw off motherfucking He-Man 1984, 85, or what she looking like?
Hey, yo,
But her shit looks slanted though. And then if you notice, if you look at Nature Boy face from the top of his cheekbones down, he done got swole in his face. See, he back over here in so-called Babylon. They're too fucking with him, bro. That abs building up on this motherfucking ass, bro.
Why
the pistachio thing crack good enough? You feel me?
Man, I've been told that nigga, man. You gotta get that tooth pulled, my nigga. It ain't no way around that
Yep.
shit, boy. I fought that
You've
shit.
been giving them home remedies and everything. He ain't listening though. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't listening, my nigga. That's why when I was trying to cheat him, when I told him about that 4 for 4, I'm like, my nigga, you might well go ahead and hit that motherfucker, boy. Them nuggets, my nigga. You might well go ahead and chew that shit up. Chew that shit up with the front teeth, my nigga. You feel? Just like them pistachio, my nigga.
Right, I had to hop on you up on here, man, when I got to the crib, man, because I can't let you go solo bolo giving this nigga that work, man. They need that work, man. This nigga sitting here talking shit he don't know he better be careful talking about the Nation of Islam, because them boys don't play, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fruits of Islam don't play about their shit. Sometimes he back over here now, so he don't know who he gonna run into, bro.
You feel
real
me,
shit.
bro? He don't know who repping that Nation of Islam, that fruit of Islam. You feel me, bro? Like, he is out of order. But I do gotta ask you right quick, you know what I'm saying? If you do got a jet, what do you think about gray jogging pants situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that shit with him having a hard on holding, you know what I'm saying, his daughter?
See, that shit right there, that's the most wicked shit of all, because you know how I feel about protecting the kids. I always feel like everything that's out here that's evil is directly pointed and to attack your children. Like, if you look at everything in this world, everything that's going on that's evil is directly going back to your kids. So for you to be the protector of your child, to not always be looking out for him, and him standing there watching her dance, and this nigga getting aroused by that shit. What the fuck is that shit, man? That's one of them things that if people don't say nothing, you like, oh, all the warning signs was there. All the warning signs is there, dog. I ain't never got aroused looking at no motherfucking kid, bro. Period.
That's that fugazi shit, bro. That's that super fugazi shit, bro. But like I say, this what's going on. Legit. I see you, brother. What's going on? You up in here with me and Mac J. What up, yo?
Oh yeah, what's up with you? Can you hear me pretty good?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's going on with it, legit?
Not much, chilling.
Hey, you know what, world? I was thinking, who was making the video? Velvet was making the video, right?
Which one?
The one where he had the gray jogging pants on. Like, she was holding she was holding the phone or the camera or whatever, right? That's who was filming, right?
Facts.
She fixated on that shit on purpose because she know what the fuck that nigga be doing. You know what I'm saying? And quiet as kept, she might be secretly getting aroused at the fact that he getting aroused, man. I don't put nothing past them nasty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when old girl was talking about they like to fight the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Right.
start fighting and shit, then they fuck and shit. Like it's people out here got weird motherfucking perversions, dog. And I won't put nothing past either one of them motherfuckers, because why do she keep going back? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's easy to say, oh, I'm in love with my baby daddy, blah, 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 but come on now, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You
You
know
keep
what
going
I'm
back
saying?
because you secretly like this shit that's going on with your trap jaw looking ass.
You know what I'm saying, man? What the fuck, man? Legit, what's your standpoint on all this, man?
Man, I don't know what the hell going on with her. I said the same thing that you said about either she got an abscess or she done got hit in her mouth, and I don't think she got no abscess. I don't think she got no abscess because anybody who done had an abscess, they ain't trying to be in front of no camera.
They ain't trying to be in front of the camera.
Trying to be in front of no camera. That's some pain.
Hey, he been hey, legit. Do it look like he been dragging her motherfucking ass out?
Look, it looked like he decided I got to give you payback for the way you punched me. She gave him a mean right. I guess he decided to give her a mean left.
And then the thing is, she done burnt so many bridges going back and forth. He know that shit, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I guarantee you he telling her that shit too. You think these people gonna believe you again after you done burnt them for this and you did this and you did that? Yo, the only motherfucker that really seemed like he give a fuck about her in her real lifetime is her old dude. But see, I'm a father, so I understand that shit. But her father sitting back like it ain't nothing he can do. I'm telling you, he gonna be like, oh, the granddaddy don't need no Brown, bro. He gonna pop that nigga, man.
That shit is crazy, man. Who else I got up here with me? Who that on deck?
Aurelia.
Oh, okay, what's
what's
good?
popping, Aurelia?
Uh-huh.
How you doing? Well, I just wanted to to get on in regards to Velvet. I think can y'all hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I wanted to get on in regards to Velvet. I think Velvet came back actually because she lazy, and she actually is she meets the criteria, the mental criteria of Nature Boy. She just as low down as him. At this point, I really don't see no hope in her. But I think the reason why I think she's lower at this point to me. He put her out front to be even lower than him. And the reason why I say that is because she came back to a environment that I believe that she don't even care about the people. The people really don't like her, but because she's lazy and she's trifling, she don't want to get a real job out in the real world and go out to do what real women do when they have to take care of their children. So she opted to go back into the atmosphere of where she could be treat the ones that's below her like slaves.
There you go.
Even at being abused. And then not only that, taking her child back to be groomed. Where I don't know if you've seen that video. Did you see the video when they was on the couch and he was taking the camera around and letting all the women explain how they felt about bringing back?
No, I didn't hear that one. I didn't see that one.
Okay, now check this out. This was very disturbing because you just brought up a great point. The brother also did too, when he said the subliminal going into the brains and it's actually attacking our young people. Because what I don't know if everybody's seen it, but when he was kissing that baby in the mouth, it was just cringing me all over.
Yeah, man.
Doing it. He kept telling her, give me a kiss, which it's okay.
Yeah, I kind of seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's her pops or whatever. But at the same time, I ain't never been kissing my babies in no motherfucking mouth, man.
Right.
I don't let nobody kiss them when they was like her age and shit.
I hope you can find the world, but both of his lips was going into that baby mouth fully. I said right there, he's grooming. He was grooming her right then. It was just the way that she would grab his face. It was just cringy, especially when you know Nature Boy background. This man had balls and penises and vaginas, all this all in his mouth. All these demonic entities on that baby. So
I hate to laugh, but it's true though. You true. You speaking all facts.
But think about the just the discard, the disgrace of it all. You did all these things in your life with your mouth, and you come and groom that baby, because all that baby gonna learn. All that baby gonna learn is how to be a sexual, deviant person and how to be passed around.
And then what's crazy?
What happened, Mac? You there?
Baby, like you are saying, so like absolutely right. Like she ain't gonna know no difference in kissing nobody as she get older because of this nasty mouth motherfucker.
Right.
Pistachio shell eating motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
It's disgrace. It's a disgrace. And for anybody to even see the video with him with his jogging pants on like that, man, please. Every man know when they appropriate and when they inappropriate.
There you go.
You do that on purpose. Everything he do is sexually in the screen because he's getting it subconsciously in people's minds. That's what he set out to do. And that is to groom. What we see it now is what people and predators do to groom.
Right.
And he's grooming his child.
And you know what's real fucked up about it? We only see a sliver of their life when they decide to go live. Just imagine the shit that we can't see when they not going live and they not doing shit. You feel me?
He loves to say he put his whole life online. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I that nigga.
Oh, you broke up on us a little bit, Mac. Mac, you broke up on us a lot.
He keep talking about they want 225 pounds. I give it to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit, especially when.
Yeah, Mac, your connection is
shit. And she on a whole lot of shit, and you ain't gonna understand till a motherfucker run down on your motherfucking ass and make you for motherfucking mercy. Nature Boy, the type of motherfucker that needs to beg for mercy and don't receive it.
Mac, I said, listen, I'm one for all my brothers and my sisters, but those that come in to try to infiltrate our culture, that I don't have no mercy for. Like I said, he is a menace to society. That boy is a terrorist to human and mankind. And I wouldn't even mind if they do him just like they did Saddam Hussein. Drag him in the middle of the public, beat him, and put a bullet in his head. That's how bad off this boy is. It's no turning back for him. He is a danger. He's not just coming out, he's coming after the youth. He already admitted. He listen, it was one video, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna sit back. But it was the video when the last one, what's her name that's with Solar? Baby girl.
Zoka.
What's her name?
Zoka.
There she go. Okay, you remember when he took her to the lake that day, and
he broke her in,
right? And so he had all them lined up on the bed because all of them was jealous because he took Zoka out to the lake, to the river by herself. Well, it was an ignorant old lady, because when you got something to call in being stupid and
in and out of
propping them up. And propping them up. And he said, I his mouth then, I'm coming after the youth. Because he know that he older. He in that video right there, he gave the secret. I'm coming after the youth. He said because the older ones already set in their ways. So he wants the ones that's coming, that's starting off in life.
Right.
Starting off and the baby's on down. That's
and
what
man,
he said.
And what's crazy is too, you got young boys out here watching what he doing. They might not necessarily want to go to Carbonation, but what's gonna stop the next young dude that's coming up behind him from starting their own a Carbonation? Right. You see what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Like, we say we trying to prevent people from being over there with them and doing shit with them. But my whole thing is the reason why I love what World doing is because he shed light on this shit to let motherfuckers know this what you gonna have coming with it if you own this shit. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what people ain't looking at. What's the 16-year-old boy that's in high school right now that's socially awkward as fuck? Nobody fucking with him. He don't got no friends. He not on the football team. He not on this, and that. But he might have a little smarts in him because maybe he grew up in the church, or maybe he grew up doing this and doing that. So he know words and a lot of things that a lot of these kids that's his age not thinking about while they turning up. You see what I'm saying? And then when they
Right,
turn to
right.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, because we know what YouTube is now, but we don't know what the social media platform
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow. I
Hey,
can pick
world.
5 to 10 years. What's gonna stop the next little motherfucker from doing the
That's
same exact shit to
You, hey,
that's
world.
what Mac is saying
your
is so
grandson?
true.
That's
Because I'm sorry.
Hold on, Mac. You kind of went out a little bit on us.
my
You cut out on us a little bit.
Hey, world.
Mm-hmm.
You know how basically when the Kobe thing happened, he jumped on that, I guess, to suck up some clout from that. Do you think that's what he's trying to do, commenting on the Nation of Islam?
I think so, without a shadow of a doubt. And the reason why, you know what I'm saying, that I think and believe that, you know what I mean, because he know that it's a hot topic. He know that it's something that's, you know what I'm saying, of discussion. He know that people going to be on it, you know, and that's the way that he garners views whenever he don't have anything else. And you also got to think about this right here too. I won't put you up on game, right? Now, one of the main reasons why he's talking about the Nation of Islam now, because he knows that Rizza Islam is a focus of the Nation of Islam. And by him talking about the Nation of Islam, he know I'm gonna say within a month and a half or 2 months back, that's when young Pharaoh was going in on Rizza Islam. You see, so then by him creating that level of controversy, then it'll come up to who's this guy talk? Oh, that's somebody that's into it with young Pharaoh. And you see how it restarts. You see how it gets bigger, and you have even more people.
What I was gonna say. Yeah, Royal. That's what I was gonna. That's what I was typing in the comments. I was telling the people when you was playing it. It's not so much the knowledge. It's not the knowledge. It's the agenda behind what he's saying.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
Because he's trying to spread himself. Everything he does is strategic in the way he moves. So it ain't necessarily the knowledge. He don't care if he tapping into rhetoric and stuff like that. He trying to get that person that's gonna bring him on out there to a broader population. It's strategic. So that's you're dead on it when you say that. That's the truth.
Yeah, you right. You right. You make all the sense in the world when you say that, because that's exactly what he do. You know what I'm saying? Then world, you right on point too though. Because Pharaoh was going at Rizza Islam, and he denounced the Nation of Islam and all kinds of shit. So now Rizza Islam, he want to bring him up because he know it'll be a whole legion of other motherfuckers that's already following them. And in Nature Boy thing is, I don't want all of them, because he always said I'm collecting the elite. So all he need is a few motherfuckers.
Right.
He want the masses, but he don't want the masses around him. That's why when you was just playing that video, he always say, "I'm gonna turn the comments off." When he get to speaking, trying to talk on real issues, he'll turn the comments off because people be in there breaking his ass off with the knowledge for real.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's why they be debunking his ass.
That's why.
I want to interject on something right there. I want right there what you just said. That's important, because I'm gonna tell you something. They know, as a culture of the black woman and the black man, we're not trusting no white face. You hear me?
Exactly.
That's just like why they had to put Obama up there. I'm just being real, because they had to get the black people to vote. They had to get us right where they wanted us. So they put Obama up there, real talk. So this right here, this agenda here, they always knew that we're not going to go after. We see, look how many quotes we always saw, and it was white people and black people was looking at that. Man, that's crazy. We'll look at that and say that's crazy. But when they put one of our own, come on now, it's an agenda. It's at us. It's at us. And that's what our people got to pay attention at.
That's why world said it's a script.
The agenda is us.
Oh yeah, it's a whole
right. Salute to you, Aurelia, because you're speaking all facts. Yep.
Oh yeah, she
all facts. And like
she dropping a bunch of gems.
You couldn't have said it, you know what I'm saying, better, you know, and you know, the thing with, you know what I'm saying, this whole carbonation thing that people got to understand, man, is that, it's not like a bandwagon talk about it and get views thing. It's a make sure that we heighten the awareness thing, y'all. That's all that
Come
it is.
on. That's
You
right.
know, yeah,
That's right.
you know,
That's
period
right,
point
bro.
blank. Period point blank. You know what I mean?
That's
Dukulu,
right.
I see you, homie. You
Yeah,
know I
that's
gotta
why
cut out
I
Dukulu.
that's why I put you,
Yes,
world,
indeed.
because I say it's time. It really is. I tell you that all the time. It's time to cut the snake head off and watch the body drop. It's time because he is a poison. It's a poison that needs to be sucked out. And honestly, when they go to the art of war, what they do, they just don't get that leader. Most of the time, they get everybody that studied under that leader because they just as deadly as the leader because they put themselves in the people. So what I'm saying when I say that is with Trump and Nubian eyes standing up there like he was trying to make his feel like he was in touch with, like he really wanted young Pharaoh that day. Those people are really gone mentally. They really gone mentally. And normally what they'll do is not only leaders, but they'll get their comrades as well. It just is deadly.
Hey, world, Melvin and Keely trying to get you to drop the link for them.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, Aurelia speaking some real.
Oh yeah, she's speaking straight
real
facts.
for real.
Yeah, she's speaking straight facts. That's what's up right there. And like I say, actually getting that overview, actually listening to her perspective, man, it just goes to show, you know what I'm saying, that it's a lot of people, that's been checking this out. People been peeping game, people been analyzing it. And I love when people dialogue about it because, like I say, it increases the damn awareness out here, family. Oh, right. Yeah. One time with the one time, yo. What my lights looking like? What them things looking like over there, huh? Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Slap that motherfucking like button.
Young Ma, ooh. Y'all gonna smack that thing one time or we're gonna have to get that thing right. I ain't want to have to get that thing right with Legit up in here. He all the way up in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? He look like he about to drop a hot beat right now and shit.
Drop a hot bean up in that mug right now. Yeah, that's Beam Team material right there. You see how we moving? That's what's up. And like I say, this brother right here, also while we up here right now, plug in and let people know what you do. They might need some help or whatever, brother. Legit.
Oh yeah, I'm a music producer. I know how to make logos. I do YouTube intros, photography editing. I can do a lot of stuff. Anything to do with computers. I can get you any program you need. You ain't got to pay nothing.
So he a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Okay.
That's facts. And like I say, this is the brother Legit, you know what I'm saying, the producer. Make sure you get at, you know what I'm saying, Legit the producer. Let me make sure that I get his handle up here just in case, you know what I'm saying, you guys, you know what I'm saying, want to go ahead and contact him, you know what I'm saying, like ASAP or, tech question or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is my go-to guy right here. This is who I rock with right here. Brother Legit. Yeah. This is
definitely his appreciate you, Earl.
Oh yeah, most definitely. This is IG handle right here.
Legit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Legit to produce on IG.
Indeed so. Indeed so. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, I'm following them.
Okay.
I'm one of them 2,300. I'm in there legit.
Oh yeah.
My bad. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, Sister Aurelia, I appreciate you coming up here too and adding on with us as well, right?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Salute to Aurelia, man. She was speaking all facts, man, and I felt her sentiments all the way, man. Like she was speaking real shit.
Oh yeah, she always be dropping it, yo. That's big facts. Hey, you got to come back to visit us again.
Oh, you know I will. You know I be in the comments all the time with us. So, hey, you know where I be all the time over here when you up. But I'm just gonna back out.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, thanks again.
Okay.
Peace. Melvin, what up, yo? What up?
Melvin.
What are you doing?
What up, bro?
What up, yo?
Ain't doing that, man. Little tad, man, and put in some hours today, man. Tad.
Oh, all right. I knew something was going on. Know what I'm saying? You typing kind of slow. I say, yo, Melvin tired and
man.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I
Man,
ain't even gonna lie. When I got off work, my legs was feeling like Jello jigglers, my nigga. My shit was like
Man,
jelly,
feel.
my nigga.
feeling like jiggling.
Yeah,
How man feel?
man. Sometimes they be standing up too long, goddamn.
Straight like that.
Yeah, man. Knees be buckling.
Working on them goddamn knees,
Yeah.
boy. Them knees start buckling out there. But you know that check coming on those.
They feel real good on payday. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah. That motherfucking
All
knees.
the energy in the world come payday, boy.
Man,
You be out there doing that Chicago.
Nature boy don't lie to work.
Hey yo, Nature Boy, fool. Hey yo, hey Melvin, did you see that shit with Clubfoot? Did you see that shit with Clubfoot, Melvin? With Clubfoot in there holding baby Eliana with the gray sweats on and stuff?
Man, that was despicable, man.
Yeah.
I heard what y'all said, man. That was despicable, man. That was disgusting.
That's Club. That's how he get down, bro. Like Clubfoot don't care, man. You know, he put this shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying, on social media. You know, and do you think that it'll be any repercussions behind all this stuff that Clubfoot doing?
I mean, it's on camera, man. Something should be done. People see it.
Maybe some street repercussions. Not none with the law.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's gonna happen, if anything.
Yeah, somebody gonna catch him on the streets
and
do something to him.
Yeah, he ducking and hiding. That's what he doing. He ducking and hiding. He watching over his shoulder.
He probably got people standing outside the bathroom when he go to use the bathroom.
Oh, I wish ass niggas was out here in St. Louis, bro. We'll run down on them niggas for real, bro. Real shit.
But see, this is the thing though, right here, right? And I want to put this out here too, because it's interesting that, you know what I'm saying, we at this point right here. Okay, right? When somebody run down on these niggas, don't do nothing physically to them. Just run down on these niggas and just make your presence known. Because ain't one of these niggas gonna do nothing. These niggas ain't gonna do nothing. But look, these niggas gonna do this shit right here. That's all these niggas gonna do. They ain't gonna do nothing. So when you run down on these niggas, right, and you aggressively, adamantly make your motherfucking presence, let them hoe ass niggas know that you know exactly who that they are. Okay, that's the best solution. Don't get yourself in no trouble. Don't go to jail. Look here, I'm trying to tell you that shit ain't cool. You ain't want to be in that stinking motherfucking niggas fighting. It's dirty. All type of fuck shit. You can't get no cootie or none of that shit. Everybody in that motherfucker, there's a lot of testosterone. Don't fuck with it. So when you see these retarded ass, ridiculous ass niggas, just roll up on them and let them know that you know who the fuck they are. Just period, point blank. Let them know. Oh yeah, man, I already know what's up with you. What's up, Clubfoot? Yeah, tell that nigga what's up, Clubfoot. You feel me legit? Like on some real shit, bro.
No,
like,
you on some real. That's some real shit though, world, for real though, because they ain't gonna do nothing but call it. Right, they ain't gonna do nothing but call the cops and all that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We already know them niggas don't want to fight, man. Did you see the way that nigga Nubian face was looking when Nature Boy was trying to amp the nigga up? You know what I'm saying?
Super scared.
That man look soft as hell, man. He look like he gonna get squished, man. Man, Pharaoh gonna bust his head, man.
Right.
Hey, Mel, I meant to tell you. You remember that you know that video damn fam, that I posted on Instagram with Nubian when he was talking about Nature Boy. Fam, I forgot to put it in.
We had the white t-shirt on.
Did that nigga have on a white shirt? I don't know. Let me look and see right quick. I ain't for sure what the color shirt. Anyway, Melvin,
that's a throwback. It's a throwback.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Yep, motherfucking throwback. When he was on there with that master teacher shit. Man, Melvin, man.
Yeah, the master teacher.
Melvin, that nigga got the whole live Star Crunch jumping off. Look at this shit, man. That nigga got a whole that nigga got a whole live Star Crunch in that motherfucker, bro. Right? That nigga need on
like a low budget bankroll friend.
Yeah, that nigga look like a low budget fresh though. You know what I'm saying? That nigga nose too big. He got the
low budget version.
Yeah, he gave you that low budget fresh. Now listen to this nigga, bro.
He the
bro.
great
You know what I'm
value version.
saying? Man, he the
Yeah.
he the great value. I can't even call that nigga great value. I can't even put that nigga in that
No,
line.
don't even. Yeah, you right. Don't even put the great value on him.
Man, yeah, can't do it, bro. Now listen to this Negro right here, man. Listen to this Negro.
Chastising,
The motherfucker.
crucifying, criticizing, judging Nature Boy. I'm here to tell you that that man is not a pedophile. I want you to see.
Oh my God.
I want you to see what I look like. 'Cause I'm not high.
We got evidence.
You see what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you. You say
I'll
what?
push that nigga down right in them leaves, man.
And leave him there. Don't even punch him. Just push him in the leaves and just walk off.
Just walk off on that nigga, man. Just push that nigga down. What do you think he'll do if you push that nigga? What he gonna do? What he gonna
He
do?
gonna just look up and look crazy. He gonna be looking around, looking crazy.
He gonna be screaming for
Like, what just happened?
Eligio, help me,
Yeah,
Dad.
Hey, look, look here, Mel. Before that nigga got to the tropics, that nigga already had a nappy ass face. That nigga face was rubber than a motherfucker. What? That nigga shit rough.
Man,
Look at
that's
that
the
motherfucker
front.
face. Boy, that shit rubber than a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Look at that motherfucker, man. That nigga look hard body out that motherfucker. That nigga look like he on
He look
hard.
like the Dauphine Bankroll Fresh, man. He look like the Dauphine Bankroll Fresh, man.
Man, that
Look like he been doing sniffing like 3 eggs a day, man. Man, look horrible, man. He needs some help. He needs some milk.
That nigga needs something. That nigga is fucked up in the game, bro. Like
that nigga needs some milk.
Hey, on some G shit, Melvin. You know what, bro? Just for you, just cause you up in that motherfucker, man. I'ma see if I can't swag. I'm about to swag surf that motherfucker.
Hey,
if I can't pull that shit.
The
up. We gonna
Kulu
swag
said he
surf.
looked like he just came from the sunken place.
Damn. God damn. Hey, yo, Kulu, go ahead, man. God, he said he came from the sunken place, yo. That's hard.
He definitely looked toned out. His eyes were gone.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
about to say that must be after Dukulo scalp they leader and shit.
Right.
The nigga want to stick up for him.
Shit out.
He is not a pedophile. He just puts people in closets and he beats his bitch and his dick gets hard when he see his little daughter dancing. Like, this nigga is the worst of the worst.
And Velvet, she flew right in on that shit.
Yeah,
and she just as horrible.
Motherfucker, yo. She did. Hey, yo.
Right in on it, bro.
Oh, no cap.
Place.
No cap. And
that's
like
the most horrible part about it.
See, and you know what though, Mel, for her to do that, like I said a little earlier, you know what I'm saying, not, you know, going all the way in on Strong Jaw, but it just go to show though, bro, that I mean for real legit, man. I mean it's hey bro, man, this is a mental health issue that we dealing with, yo. There's some real live mental health shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Strong Jaw.
Deeper than it, right.
What niggas know. Now, going back, Melvin, just because you up in the motherfucking building, right? We got to take an exclusive look. Brother Legit, Mac Day, we got to take an exclusive look at the throwback with the throwback to the throwback with the Cash App Professor Musa from back in the okay. This hey, look here. This from the now this shit right here, family. I want you to embrace yourself for this throwback shit right here, man. Like this is fucked up. Like this is all the way fucked up. This is him in the motherfucking flesh. You hear me, fam? This is in the flesh, right? Listen to this nigga here.
I'm speaking to the others who have Christ consciousness, because it is few of us. If you did, you would understand. If you did, you would feel it on your heart. Now, before I go on too much.
That nigga knows, man. Man. Dr. Mira talking about his nose might have been broke.
I've always wondered what his nose whenever I would see it, because it do look like it's been broke before.
That motherfucker do look crazy.
Right, bell pepper nose ass nigga.
Oh, bell pepper nose nigga.
Out there who need to wake up.
They need to wake up.
Yeah,
Mac J, they need to wake up, my nigga. They need to speak out.
yeah.
Yeah, that nigga disrespecting that champion. He disrespecting that champion sweater, my nigga. He disrespecting the fuck up out of that champion, bro. Yeah, man, that nigga out there in the leaves and everything. He out there letting the dog use the bathroom though.
I didn't realize he was rocking the one earring.
Oh yeah, he do that funny, but
he probably had just got through shitting while he was out there. You know they like to shit out there in the leaves and shit anyway. They love doing that shit. Emptying their pot, as they like to call it. Emptying my pot. You nasty motherfucker.
All that motherfucking emptying of the pot shit, man. That shit crazy. I ain't never understood that shit right there, man. Emptying the pot. So you saying you think that the dog went and relieved itself and he emptied the pot too? That's what you're saying, bro?
No,
they shitted at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's saying that when they use the bathroom outside, they call it emptying their pot.
Oh.
They took simultaneous shits, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. Him and his dog.
You remember what he did? You remember what he did with Osiris out there taking that shit?
Synchronized shitting. You know what I'm saying? Not synchronized swimming, but synchronized shitting. You know what I'm saying? They some nasty motherfuckers, man.
Wiping with leaves, talking about the vitamin C is good for your skin.
Talking about I don't like my girl to wash her ass every day. I want to smell her.
Yo,
what kind of weak ass shit is that, man?
That nigga want to smell. See, he's the type of nigga that really be eating doodoo crumbs, my nigga. he eat whole lot of doodoo crumbs, my nigga. You feel me though? Now, he ain't. I can't deny it. I'm a doodoo eater. Man, you can look at that nigga. Them niggas be having shit all on their face.
Dingleberry pie eating ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas be having bumps up under bumps up in that motherfucker.
Look, and you know they don't shave.
Nah, them niggas don't shave, man. I ain't really. Hey, look here. I'm gonna tell you some shit, right? Now, Mac J on some real shit. Like I say, it is what it is, bro. Now, I do like. Hey, look, bro. I do like the, you know what I'm saying, the cootie with a little bit of hair, just a little, you know, just a little, you know.
But with them, you about to be dealing with wolf pussy.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Saber wolf pussy.
Ain't nobody fucking with that shit like that, my dude. Man, look here. One time I had got up in some gym jank. I was real little. You know, I think I was like 13. I got up in that gym jank, right? Man, I ran up in that gym jank. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hit that thing, man. Man, hey, look here, man. I ran up in that thing raw, man. That thing towed a bell head all the way up in that motherfucker. I had all kind of
that shit was scratching the shit out your motherfucking ass.
Man, that's
messing around with them, you're gonna have hair all in your mouth and your eyes.
Oh no.
No, man, that's horrible.
Man, I'm telling you, man, back in the day, man, I'm talking about, man, that Jim Jank, man, had me all scratched up. I had all type of shit on my dang on Jim Jank. Man, that motherfucker was scratched up, man. I was like, damn, man, I couldn't even walk good and everything, man. Man, at once I was like, man, if this what it feel like to be getting some of this stuff right here, I think I'm gonna go back and use the book. I'm going back and using the book. You know, I had the fuck books. You know, I had a lot of fuck books stashed and shit, all kind of fuck books when I was little.
From my era, that's what you had to have. You had either the books or the VHS tapes. You know what I'm saying? Like one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
I hadn't progressed. I hadn't progressed to that level yet, brother. I hadn't progressed to no VHS.
The Kama Sutra books.
Yeah, I was doing all. I was nasty than a motherfucker, man. I ain't doing that, man. Hell yeah.
Oh, my grandma would have called you Manish and shit. His ass Manish.
He Manish.
Manish.
Oh no, he was called Manish. Oh no, not the Manish.
Yeah, the man came out.
Nigga Manish out this motherfucker. But that shit is real, bro. Man, that shit is real, bro.
Yeah, right. And they don't say they underarms either.
Say they don't say the underarms either.
No. Yeah, no, man.
They got that book. They got that booger wolf. That's what we call it, the booger wolf.
Hold on, brother. Can you give me an actual breakdown of what a booger wolf is?
Oh no.
Them motherfuckers right there. Nah. don't want to clean their ass. Like who don't wash their ass? See, women got to do it a little different than men anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, but and he's sitting there saying he don't want his girl to take no bath on no daily basis or wash her ass. Like what the fuck, man?
Isn't it?
You got a daughter, my nigga. You got a daughter. You got a whole daughter.
Isn't it true that if a woman mess with like a nasty dude, it could throw off her pH balance?
Yeah.
I can only
real,
imagine their pH balance. Oh my God.
Yeah, throw it straight off, especially if they going in there raw.
That alone is enough to create.
Hey, they all two up. He doing them downloads, them turbo downloads in them. Turn them up.
But them download killing them, man.
Downloads. The virus is downloads in your computer. We're all like a computer, like a phone. He always put everything with the internet and the phone and all that, right? So he's talking about the download, infected download.
Yeah, man. They even in the chat saying it, man. Women got to be on point with their personal hygiene. You know, even as youngsters, like the females go through puberty way before us boys do.
Yeah.
So like they doing things that they need to do to protect their body and keep their body sanitized way before boys even thinking about that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you got like one thing Velvet like to keep saying is how she's so young but got all this old wisdom. Then why you ain't got enough wisdom to wash your ass, motherfucker?
Right.
Yo,
take your ass in there and get this thing cleaned out.
Man, that's why I say,
look at what's crazy is I remember one time somebody was saying his idea of them bathing is going to jump in that little pond.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not even
you missed it over there.
So it's not even a real bath.
Mac J, stop that nigga. Stop that nigga, Mac J, stop that nigga. So what you trying to say is when they go jump out there in that goddamn pond and shit, you trying to tell me, you sit up and trying to tell me legit there's a bar of soap up in that motherfucker?
No, they ain't using no soap.
Now hell no. It's from nature. It's nature. You know what I'm saying? We bringing it back to nature. Right. No, nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you got them niggas out there in them eight person tents and shit. It's hot and sweaty in that motherfucker. You niggas feet stinking. Y'all wearing y'all walking around with grounded shoes with no socks on and shit. I know it's stinking around that motherfucker. Man. So like when they got put off the plane for stinking, if I was the pilot, I would have said the same shit. How y'all want me to fly this motherfucker with them funky motherfuckers on here, man?
Right.
I can't concentrate, man.
Hey, look, though, Mac J. I'm gonna tell you like this right here, yo. Now you can say something about gym socks and chili cheese Fritos and dumpster juice and stuff like that. You can say, hey, listen, brother, you can say all of that stuff, right? But when you got a woman and she don't properly cleanse her yoni, man, look here, bro. Listen, bro, that is the most grossest. So being that we're at that point, right? Let's go to the education portion tonight, right? And let's get into it with this sister right here, because this sister right here actually was building, you know what I'm saying, on the yoni, you know what I'm saying, and like on how to efficiently clean the yoni and all that stuff right there, because I'm pretty sure that the sisters in Carbonation, they could stand for a yoni cleans. Like they can stand for a yoni cleans, bro.
Oh,
like
yoni cleans.
Look, especially if you're able to say that your stuff smell like death.
Yo. So let me run this down for a second, and let me get a little bit of what this sister right here is talking about.
Bet.
Let's kill that death shit, all right?
Bacterial vaginosis or any fungal thing that you might have going on. You can use antibacterial herbs. Maybe you are dealing with dryness. You can use moisturizing herbs, or if you are having a postpartum steam or are dealing with prolapse, anything like that, you can have toning herbs. There are all different types of herbs that you can use. Ever since making that first yoni steaming video, things have changed, and I actually have my own yoni steaming blend now, because as I was teaching the practice of yoni steaming, I realized that I just wasn't finding a blend that clicked with me that I wanted to recommend to my clients. I wasn't finding a blend that was well-rounded and could be used for everyone that was also USDA certified organic. You will be surprised how many yoni steaming blends and yoni pearls and all these holistic reproductive herbal products are not organic.
Okay. Now, when they speak about all of this shit about being organic, this, organic, that, and the whole nine, right? You never, for once, have heard any of the women speaking about a yoni cleanse, a yoni steam, or none of that. Why is that? Why is that, brother? Legit. Think about it, bro. Why is it that you never hear of the female carbonation members, the direct? Why is it that you never hear of them at least speaking about, you know, cleaning their cootie, having a yoni steam and stuff like that? Why they don't talk about none of that kind of stuff?
Probably because they don't ever do it. That might be, you know, think about it. If you never do something, a lot of times you less likely to talk about it. But you want to know another thing? I never noticed them ever saying, such and such in the bathroom taking a bath. Such and such just got out the shower. I've never witnessed that on live. I've never witnessed that.
Only thing I ever heard was one of them saying they pussy was smelling like pig feet or some shit like that. Pussies was smelling like pork or tripe and chitlins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hog maws and shit. Bitch pussy smell like hog maws.
Like hog maw? Hey, bro, like hog maw?
Man.
Bro, did you say
hog maws, bro? Hog maws, bro.
Hey, legit, that thing smelling like hog maw, boy. Damn, boy, what the hell? Y'all moving like that out there, man. Like hog maw. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna get to the one-on-one because we didn't get to the one-on-one the other day. So we're gonna get to the one-on-one. Right. We're gonna get to the face-off with the face-off, the strong jaw. Strong jaw edition, y'all. This is the face-off right here. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this work right here. Shout out the strong jaw. Hold on. Let me get a disclaimer right quick, man. Before we go into this strong jaw shit right here, man. This some real strong ass shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Like this loud pack certified material right here. And like I say, then you'll be able to see, you know what I'm saying, how Nasty Boy actually came up in this motherfucker. You feel me? He always manages to come around despite of on how personal a person can have a conversation with somebody. So here go that science right here.
The message was clear yesterday of why you shouldn't join Carbonation. Velvet messaged me today asking to speak. So that's why I'm here. So we can speak. I'm ready.
No, I never asked to speak. I never asked to speak.
You said you messaged me today and said I'm ready to go live when you are. I'm thinking you messaged me. I got a message from you today at 7 a.m.
Listen.
That said I'm ready. Are you gonna let me speak or are you gonna cut me off?
Listen, I'm gonna cut you off. Because I'm chief. Because I'm chief.
Because he chief. Because he chief. Because he chief, Melvin. That's why he cut her off, Melvin. Don't you ever forget that, bro. Don't you ever forget that.
For Carbonation, the people that you stalking.
Well,
so if you want to talk to me, you
I'm not stalking anybody.
Yes, you are. Stop putting our name in your mouth then.
Wow.
You already said.
That's
already been said. I'm a cult leader. I'm not to be trusted. Don't join Carbonation.
These things have already been said because they're continuously happening. This isn't something that just happened and it ended. These are things that are continuously happening.
Hey, that's a good point that Lady T just said. She said that he knew that Joy would tear Velvet ass apart, knowing that she would break her down. She done been there with her, done been around her for a little minute, and she also knows what she's going through. You know, aside from her, you know, now just, you know, taking a, you know, back seat or whatever, and then allowing for him to talk or whatever. Shout out to Choctaw. I see you, Choctaw. What up? Already. All right, let's get it.
If somebody leaves today, they're going to say the same thing because you do the same thing.
Look, everything that we're doing is public. We're doing the same thing. So let's hold people responsible at this point. So
yes.
If we know that Chief is like this, let's hold everybody responsible that joins. Maybe they want that. Maybe people just as crazy as me join me. Let's hold the people responsible. You left and came back twice, 3 times.
You heard what he said?
Responsible for your ass coming back and forth, knowing damn well the first time why you left. So
you said what now, Melvin?
He said you crazy enough to come over here. You heard that?
Right. Now you right about that. Let me run that back. Wow.
Yeah, he said maybe people want what he do, basically.
What you get out of that, Melvin, about people being crazy enough to come over there?
He know who he aiming at. The weak, the ones that's going through a lot of maybe they want this.
You ever heard how some females that'll say they want their man to be a little abusive? I guess some females who actually attracted to that for whatever reason.
Seriously?
I swear.
You say it's females that's actually attracted to abusive men?
Getting their ass whooped. That's their that's their idea of love.
So that's their idea of love.
For whatever reason.
Yo, I don't know what level of love that is right there. I don't even know how people define that as being love.
We're going through that now. Sad, but it's true though.
You know what though, Melvin? It ain't shit you can do about it. It ain't shit you can do about it either.
Yeah, you be trying to bring them out, but you know.
But you know what though? You can't jump in between that relationship though, despite what type of relationship it is though. You can't jump in between. So like I say, with this shit right here, this is the face off with the face off, y'all.
The people responsible. You left and came back twice, 3 times. You need to be held responsible for your ass coming back and forth, knowing damn well the first time why you left. So you need to be held responsible because you knew I wasn't.
And I spoke about that yesterday. I spoke about that yesterday, actually.
Stop trying to victimize.
I'm not victimizing myself. I said that yesterday. Let me make it clear. I'm not a victim. I said that yesterday in my life. I am not a victim. I knew who she was, and I knew who he was about. I thought I could save my husband and leave. I'm not a victim.
He's not your husband. He's not your husband.
He's not my husband. I thought I could save him, but like I said yesterday, you can't save somebody that doesn't want to be saved.
Listen. At the end of the day, you can't save nobody but yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, with that being stated, you got about 5 more minutes of fame. So get your shit out. Keep talking about
it. It's not about fame. I don't know what you. I don't know what you think this is. Why are you so angry?
You just said with your own mouth that you can't save nobody else, right? So if you can't save nobody else, why the fuck is you talking?
I said this yesterday. You gonna let me speak, or you gonna cut me off?
Wow.
Are you ready to let me speak?
Wow.
Listen. First
I don't want to.
First of all, like at the end of the day, it's like this. I really don't got time for you because you.
So why did you message me?
You're wasting my time.
Man, he be arguing with her like he really want her.
Cause he been smashing her. He used to hit her.
Right.
Yeah, he was hitting her, but he was hitting her before Velvet. Straight the fuck like that. Yeah, he was hit. Matter of fact, after her. Yeah, they all was together. Her, Sheba. Matter of fact, it was her, Sheba, and Velvet and Serena. They all were fucking together, yo. All of them. He been hitting that cootie right there. He know what that cootie smell like. He know what it feel like. That's right. He know how aggressive she is. You know, guys, like certain type of sex. You feel? Sometimes, guys are into women that throw that motherfucker back and all that. So just because I'm 42, I can tell she'll throw that little thing back. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
She'll throw that little motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? Right. See, a punk ass nigga like Nubian, Joy, or mind control that motherfucking ass. She'll have that nigga doing everything, man. That nigga goddamn, and look at that nigga be goddamn on roller skates and shit, making 5-course meals and shit. You figure that?
Having pussy tie.
Yeah, pussy matized. That's right, pussy matized, my nigga. Y'all done heard about dick matized. When you get pussy matized, my nigga, you do all type of motherfucking shit, man. Straight the fuck up. That's right.
Look, you be willing to jump in the ring and you know you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah, get your ass like Tommy Hearn did Martin. Just like Tommy Hearn did Martin. You be fucked up like that. Pussy matized.
Good. Get the fuck out of here, because all you want to do. Yeah, that's clear. We don't listen. I don't want to talk to you. I really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
But he messaged her.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. All that cloud ass shit he just did. I don't want to talk to you. That's the funny shit right there.
Right. She didn't want to talk to him either. I thought she was talking to Velvet, but he hop on the shit.
You see
what I'm saying? And you right, World. He stepped in there because he knew Joy would give Velvet that work.
That's right. She also will put something on her mind too. You feel me? Like I'm thinking in most cases, the reason why Nature Boy steps in when people are making the attempt to get at a few or some of the Carbonation members, I think that he does that because he know that these members will listen to certain people, you know, the way that they speak, despite who that those people are. That's why at times I noticed that when he went in on me, he tried to totally destroy my character only because he didn't want those other members possibly secretly, you know, pardon me, listening to me and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it 100%. Now here you go with this shit. Here you go with this shit right here. Hold on, let me get to that shit. This that shit right here, Melvin. When the nigga was going in on Pharaoh, when he got mad, when Pharaoh and Joy was live and all that other shit. You know when he had like all that motherfucking hot air and shit that he was blowing and shit. This is that shit right here, y'all. Peep game now.
I'm here, nigga. Do something about it. She told you what I did. She told you what he did. Do something about it, fuck nigga. You feel me? Set it up and let him know we said set it up. We mean that shit too. Set it up. Pull it up. See if it's on there. Set it up. I swear to God. I can't stand a bitch, nigga, my nigga. He's sitting online with a female, bro. With a female talking about another man.
Night for goodness.
Addressing that man. When a female tells you something that's going on, you supposed to run up on that nigga.
Oh yeah, how them things looking? I ain't even checked them things. Hold up for a minute. Let me hold up. Wait. Let me see what's going on. Hold up. Oh, okay, them lights looking all right. Let's go.
My nigga, what the fuck is you sitting there talking to a feline for? She's a female, my nigga. Come deal with us, nigga. Come deal with us, nigga.
That nigga harder than a motherfucker right there, boy. That nigga hard right there.
I can't take nobody who like tranny porn serious.
Right. Legit, he hard, bro. Do you not understand that, bro?
Hell no.
Do you not understand that, bro? You mean see how he smacked his fucking chest, bro? That nigga
softer than pig pussy.
Bro, that nigga is hard, bro. That's what hard body ass niggas do, bro. You smack your shit like that, bro. You switch that. You switch your accent up and all that. You feel it? That's what you do.
It's always the ones that want to convince the world they not gay. That they go stick their chests out. They want to show their masculinity, but he ain't fooling nobody.
This nigga,
doing all that huffing and puffing, but when he blow, ain't nothing gonna fall down.
Say ain't nothing gonna fall down.
Look, unless it fall from his damn breath. We know he ain't brushing his damn teeth properly.
Man, and listen, right now, think about this shit, Mac J. Now, being that each of them, they don't maintain proper hygiene, so you can only imagine. Well, I'm gonna ask you, what do you think is actually going on with the children that are there? Are they maintaining that hygiene with them as well?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
I would hope so, but you never know with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know they grooming. You know what I'm saying? So they getting these kids accustomed to what they doing. See, kids only know what you show them. You see what I'm saying? So if they and usually they learn by watching what you do. You see what I'm saying? So if they not watching them wash they goddamn ass, how they gonna be prone to wash their ass? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
It be fucked up, bro.
That's facts.
Real
and
shit.
See, like
that's big fact.
You know, but then you think about if the children actually see, you know, like I'm gonna give you an example. Now, let's say Sheba is there and she's in the room and she see Clubfoot, you know what I'm saying, and Velvet, you know, having sex, and the child is actually present for all of this, and just the energy alone that's within that room from what they're doing, you know, that sexual act, disrespecting the children, all of that old swapping shit and all of those shit or whatever. What do you think? What type of impact does that have on a child?
Look, if it's sibling, brother and sister, they'll mess around doing that kind of stuff around the kids. They'll think it's okay to try that on each other.
You think so?
Exactly.
You think so?
And wouldn't be surprised.
See, this that fuck shit I'm talking about.
Yes,
right
indeed.
here.
Yes, indeed.
This that fuck shit right here.
Think about this. Isn't that Sheba's baby a boy or is it a girl?
A boy.
I think they had a little boy.
And Velvet is the girl. Better watch them when they start getting 4, 5, 6 years old, because kids learn way quicker than people want to give kids credit for. When my baby girl was 1 year old, she could clap on beat. When a song would come on, she could clap on beat with no problem. And I'm pretty sure anybody who'd have had kids or have kids notice how fast they learn.
That's fact.
Right. And they take on a lot of the traits. They take on a lot of the traits of their parents as well.
Indeed.
So like with you being a producer, you know, you could be surprised at your daughter clapping on beat, but shit, you've been making beats. You see what I'm saying? So they could be prone to follow in the same footsteps as they parents, man.
Yeah, she definitely sing. So yeah, you're 100% right.
That's dope. That's dope, even with deciphering that. And like I say, with Clubfoot, he don't even look at a lot of the stuff that he's doing and on how that it can damage and affect, and I mean his daughter. So peep game with him and him being upset about the whole Pharaoh thing, and we'll get y'all. Let me get y'all commentary on that one, man. Peep good shit here, boy.
Fuck is you sitting there talking to a feline for, nigga? And y'all send this energy to him, man, because we here in the States. I'm ready, bro. I swear to God, I'll pull up on you, bro. I promise you, nigga. Show you what it is, bro. I don't want to talk. Listen, if you want me, you could definitely have me, because I want to kiss you anyway, nigga. You my bitch. Look at this bitch, nigga. Snitching everything.
Yo, Mac J, that nigga say you my bitch.
That nigga's a fag, man.
Man, but what if a nigga told you some shit like that, bro? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot the shit out that nigga.
Man, he might get slapped, man.
Man, you gonna slap out of him.
Man, he just gotta get the open hand jump.
Legit niggas telling you legit niggas telling you they bitch and shit. What you gonna do, yo?
Chop him in the throat. He the type of person that on a face off, he kissed the other dude.
Oh man,
they kiss the other dude.
You ever seen a fighter do that to a person they're having a face off with? He do it and enjoy it.
Hey, who was the dudes, Mac J? The niggas that was fighting Tyson Fury and the white boy shit.
Oh yeah,
remember
right?
Yeah, with that level of kissing right there. You see what I'm saying? Now
licking
think about
the blood off a nigga. You see this beer bottle? If that nigga was to say that shit to me, this would be right across his motherfucking forehead.
It's a fact.
He said this nigga that mother be right across it. Hey, boy, that's the hardest beer bottle in the world, boy. That Mickey, boy, that's the hardest beer bottle.
Cluck is that? It's that Heineken. I'm a crush this shit.
Oh, that Heineken.
Wow.
Oh my God, that Heineken. Either or, man. Either one of them green joints, man. That'll work. Either motherfucking one. You already know the era we from, my G. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I say, this nigga here, Club, now, all this tough shit Clubfoot saying, right? He's saying this from the comfort of Cookie's home. The comfort of Cookie's home.
Right.
Now, look at this shit.
Back in his own.
Yeah, and Cookie crib.
She's snitching everybody out. She the type of people that snitch everybody out. Snitching everybody out. She is disloyal, dishonorable, and this nigga do something about it, nigga. Do something about it. Do something about it, nigga. She telling you all this for what? For you to take it to the police? Bitch ass
nigga. Nigga arguing at the phone.
Right.
What he doing, man?
Arguing at a phone. Arguing at a phone, man.
Hey, yo, man. I feel like the proper mental health authorities should be contacted. I'm gonna say authorities. This nigga arguing with the phone.
Arguing with the phone.
He a whole live mental patient. Just like Virgo said, he a real live, whole live mental patient at this motherfucker, man. He's serious about that shit, Keith. He's serious about this shit right here, yo.
If he was in front of Pharaoh, he wouldn't have that same energy.
No, he wouldn't have that same
sure
energy.
won't.
He wouldn't have that same energy. What's crazy is he have been got damn Nubian and the other ones beat up before he finally even throw a punch.
Hey yo, legit. How about Aurelia said that somebody was in the chat asking the nigga when it was going down and shit, like what the address was.
Look, somebody said ask for his address. He was like, I ain't giving you my address. Give me your address.
What the
fuck?
Yeah, somebody asked for his address and he said, no, I ain't giving you my address.
But he talking all that pull up shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
This nigga, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. This nigga here, man. He's something serious.
Look, he should have clarified it. Just said, "Look, meet me at the gas station."
Yeah, meet me at the gas station. That's all he had to say. That's all. Hey, look at Mac.
Yep. Neutral ground. Go to neutral ground.
Meet me at the gas station. My nigga is going down, huh? Yeah, that's right, buddy. They take
Sarah, what happened to you with that jank?
Yeah, my nigga, I'm about to roll up. That's man. I gotta take it. That's my word. Look at Mac J blowing right now, man. We gotta get it in right quick, man.
You got to, man.
Ooh. Yeah.
This that jam.
Hey, that jam is having niggas freestyling and everything.
He writes some fire lyrics to this head.
You hear me? Yeah. We need to come drop that shit over there in that studio where you at legit. You looking good over there, bro.
I appreciate it. Whenever y'all ready.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
World playing the air drum set. I see you, World.
You know I do my little thug. I ain't doing that amazing, man.
I see you.
A little something, you know what I'm saying?
Look, you about to give Cookie a run for her money.
Oh shit! That nigga done violated and put Cookie in that motherfucker.
Cookie got the drum machine. Cookie got the drums and stuff.
Cookie be
She got
going
the
in
drums.
on that motherfucker. Cookie be going in, my nigga. Y'all know Cookie go hard. Y'all know she go hard. Them nigga, hey, you see how Cookie was smiling at that motherfucker when she beat the drum, man.
Yeah.
He was going in on them niggas. Boy,
if Nature Boy don't know how to do nothing, he know how to stroke somebody's ego, and he damn sure gas her up.
Oh yeah, he gassed her up. Yeah, you already know he walking around there and shit with this shit harder than a motherfucker. Cookie in there looking and shit. Yeah, you already know how that shit go, man. Niggas be doing that shit, man.
And then Velvet turn around and get mad because everybody looking. He got to beat her up to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight her just to fuck her. Like, what kind of perverse shit is that, man? I never understood that shit, man.
But he know what he doing when he do that. Think about this. Anybody who's ever in a relationship or in a relationship know that there's certain things you don't wear when your girl's female friend is around, or certain things that the man don't want their woman to do when they friends are.
Exactly.
So he know what he doing when he wear, you know what I'm saying, wear certain things.
I'm just thinking about it though, man. You can't be wearing certain shit, man, holding your kids like that.
That takes it to the next level of cringe-worthy.
Look at it, man. I was in the gym jank, man. I was up in Walmart, man. I'm in that gym jank, man. I had the Gray Jones on, man. I was in there. I was walking, man. And when I was walking, some said, look, man, I looked. Man, that woman looked like she was 105, man. She was staring right at my shit. She ain't even trying to play it off. She was like, I was walking right past. She just stood right there and looked. I said, "Boy, that little old woman crazy, the motherfucker."
Hey, look.
Hey, she probably was thinking to herself, back in my days, I would have got killed for looking at that.
Hey, look, she was about to do you like the grandma did Buddy Love when he caught her. She caught him in that room.
Man, that down, bro. I got nervous than a motherfucker out there, bro. I was like, damn, man, she all up in Walmart doing this shit right here, bro. She was direct with that shit too, bro. She like, I don't give a fuck who looking, man. I gotta look at the dick print, man. I gotta look at them motherfuckers. She was like, fuck that shit. She went all the way in with that motherfucker. Where she was ready to take that peek out for you. Hey, look at here. She was goddamn gonna be holding on that cane when I was goddamn hopping it. Yo, that motherfucker. Disclaimer. That's facts, yo. That's big facts, yo. Know what I'm saying? And look at here all the time. Look at Virgo talking about. Ew. Hey, look at here. Nature Boy them don't care nothing about that sour cootie. You figured this? Yeah, they on that sour trap cootie over there. You know all that nasty.
You do.
All that motherfucker yawny nasty over that motherfucker, boy. I be just sitting looking like, bro, you want your woman to have a smell, my nigga?
Right.
I want her to smell. I want her to have a smell, but I want it to be good. I don't want it to be smelling like fucking pork chops that you just thawed out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind you smelling, but you gotta smell good. Like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
That's why I say, old girl, Sheba came to my chat though. I had said some little shit about Sheba though, but Sheba came to the chat and shit because I had made that post about her motherfucking iron shit, because she always look like a motherfucking cocker in her goddamn eye. She always like a motherfucking got her motherfucker now. Yeah, she came over there and shit, man. But at one time though, I used to.
You almost made me spit my beer out, bro.
Hey, man, I'm man. Hey, look here. I used to look at Sheba and think Sheba smelled just like hot dog juice. You know, like when you threw the hot dog, just like hot dog juice, my nigga. I just like, goddamn, you know how when you throw the hot dog, you smell just like hot dog juice, my nigga. That's how it used to be, man. Yeah, man. And I know they ain't as clean as what they can be. I get it, man. You know, they lacking water and shit. But they over Cookie big ass house with all them bathrooms and all that old shit over there and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they all over there. I don't understand why they ain't utilizing that goddamn that motherfucking soap, that water. My nigga, even if they ain't got no soap, just get up in the water. Just get in there and act like you got some shit to lather up with. Just play it off, my nigga. Not like y'all always like. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So what y'all think? Y'all think Cookie fuck with them because she feels sorry for them, or she like down for them? You know what I'm saying?
You mean the situation?
Who knows?
Or do y'all think that she just like they just good at scamming her because they right in her face? Like she have got to have seen videos and shit about them on the internet, bro. And if they sitting around all day on their phones, like we been saying that's what the fuck they been doing anyway. They sit around on because you don't never see them niggas exercising. They don't got no gardens. They don't. The only time they went outside was to take shits, and for when they made them videos when Nature Boy was dressing like Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, man, that nigga, yo, that was the only time though, bro. Oh,
they done it. Hey, bro, they done it all, man. Them niggas was sitting outside like he was really teaching them niggas something. Right around a tree from where they took a shit at earlier that day. So when they was sitting out there making that video, you know, it was flies flying around. They smelling that shit.
Man, stop that motherfucking shit, man. That nigga say flies and goddamn flies around and everything. I told Nature Boy we're looking at them dick prints, my nigga, when they were running up. Hey, Mel, you remember that video, Melvin? That with the Tempton. What is that demigod?
Demigod.
That demigod. That way he was looking at that dick print. I told him, man, that nigga.
He told them niggas go take them shorts off and put them. Why y'all ain't got y'all raps on?
Yeah,
like, what nigga?
Why you ain't got your raps on? I'm like, what type of funny bunny style ass shit is this right here? Man, they be going crazy. Man, they be going crazy over that motherfucking demigod. That demigod be having them niggas lit, bro. That's the weakest.
Man, they thought that joint was lit.
Man, that song weaker than a motherfucker, man. I just thought about something.
That shit weak like clock radio speakers, man.
Oh like my god.
Ooh. Yo,
word to Jizzle, man. That's Jizzle line, man, off that liquid sword.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. Niggas is weak. Oh man.
Damn. Give a shout out to Jizzle, man. That's his line.
Yo, and when the MCs came to live out the name
and to perform something. Cocaine, man. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. You already know. Yeah, you know, I don't play no games with that shit, man. We about to get into that real shit now, though. That shit you talking about right there, though. That shit, all right. That shit all right though, but that shit don't go hard like this shit right here go hard though, man. This like one of the hardest motherfucking jams. You know what I'm saying? A nigga done heard right here. Yeah, hold on. Let me get that Jim Jang. That Jim Jang all the way right. We're gonna go in on this motherfucker right here. Yeah, y'all ain't ready for this shit. And it's like I always try to prepare you for this shit right here, Melvin, but you never fucking ready. You never, bro. You never motherfucking like that, bro. You was never motherfucking ready, bro.
Don't do me like that, man.
Oh, where you at? Where you at, Melvin?
Right here.
La 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 la. Here go. This like this is official. Look, this is official tissue. Yeah, in my tent.
La 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 la.
In my tent.
Woo!
Am I?
Yo, eat the boy, where you at?
In my tent. In the tropics, am I?
Yo, Musa, where you
In the
at?
tropics, son.
Tent.
Where you at?
This the wackest.
Am I? I'm in my tent.
Hey, yo, son, where you at?
I'm in my tent.
Look, that nigga was laying down and grabbed a knife. I never peeped that shit. I never peeped that shit before. Did he just wake up and grab his knife? He didn't pull it out the sheath. He grabbed the knife and the sheath. Who the fuck you finna stab, nigga? You finna be fucked up.
You ain't shit. Boy, you ain't shit, my nigga.
Look, I never peeped it.
Am I? I'm in my tent.
Look at Trapn.
I'm in my tent. In my tent.
Y'all look horrible, man.
It look like somebody just pieced together Tron's body and shit. Like they took body parts from all kind of motherfuckers and just made him. His arms don't match his shoulders. His shoulders don't match his chest. His chest don't match his stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like
he just all messed up.
The real human Frankenstein, my nigga.
Hey man, stop, man.
Diseases, they tell you need to go ahead and see a doctor.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm connected to the mothership. I'm on some other shit. Stay in my tent like it's nothing. Then hit some dollars with my brother. Then yeah.
It looks dusty, man.
I'm in my tent.
Man, this shit looks horrible, man.
Smash that motherfucker like, but
I'm in my tent. Told you niggas that I'm in my tent. Keep my shit decked out, no specs. I can't fuck with no thotties. I live
Look at this nigga.
You wanna be all on my body?
Ain't no way he just said he can't mess with no thotties.
Everybody talking, I'm a steady walking down. I'm connected to the cloud. Collective consciousness, what you about? Projecting the truth, but I'm out. I could care less about what you think.
No damn thing.
Take that earring out your nose, nigga.
Each day I wake up, I project my dreams.
Where you at, yo?
Am I 10? Am I 10?
Look at this nigga.
Am I 10?
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mama dear. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Am I 10? Am I 10?
Chibo with that motherfucker.
With an Arsenio Hall swag and shit.
Just like Tupac, nigga. Resolution. You can go ahead and keep your restitutions. Polluting the earth, aliens. I'd rather be one with the earth and the dirt. I'm brown and I'm melanated and I'm elevating, nigga. What you heard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm in my tent. I'm in my tent.
That nigga was proud about that shit there.
I really wish niggas like that who can't sing will stop getting on auto-tune. I'm in my tent. I'm in my tent.
Right, you at least try to harmonize with the shit.
Man, you know he went in on that motherfucker.
Man, and what's crazy though, world, they doing them the walkie-talkies and shit. I was in here cleaning up the room, going through some old shit. I found the old Nextel chirp. I used to have the same junk. You know what I'm saying? I found that motherfucker.
I had the Bumblebee one.
Yeah, we call them the brick phones and shit. Cause you hit a nigga in the head with one of them motherfuckers.
Well, that's
knock a nigga out.
I used to have one of them motherfuckers at work, man. That was the official tissue, man.
You heard me?
Official tissue right there, man.
And then Boost Mobile got on the same network, so niggas was getting them boosts and was chirping niggas like a motherfucker.
I was chirping with the Nextel. I had that blue one at work, boy. I got that motherfucker was heavier than a motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker here.
Hey, Dr. Amir said Nubian talking about some he in a tent. He need to be in a tub.
Exactly. Man, could you imagine a ring that's gonna be left around that motherfucking tub when he get up out there, Holdo? Oh my God.
Motherfucker, man, that's caked up ass dirt right there. That shit for months right there. That shit caked up all up on the goddamn fingernail. That shit all up in it. Man, that shit everywhere, man. That shit everywhere all up in it, man. That shit inside of him. Dirt all up inside that nigga, man. Dirt inside of him. Yeah, it's inside of him, my nigga. Ain't no saving that nigga, man. I don't give a fuck if you throw that nigga in a whole goddamn ocean full of bleach, man. Ain't gonna help that nigga, man. The contamination too deep fucking with them niggas over there, man. That's that carbonation shit. That's that carbonation shit. I'm telling you, man. Look at them niggas, man. Look out. You think
who is that?
You think these niggas care right here? Oh shit. Shit. This Melvin Jam right here. You know we gotta get in the Melvin Jam, man. We don't do nothing else. We're gonna get in Melvin Jam right now.
All right.
You know what it is, Melvin. Don't play, bro. Don't play, bro. Don't. Melvin, don't play, bro. You know this your motherfucking shit, bro. This is it right here. That's right, man. Big boy facts. Shout out to all these niggas that ain't never taken no damn shower.
Reflecting the light. I'm changing now. You be up my shade of brown. I'm moved to the tropics, my melanin popping.
Oh, that's when he made him go put the skirts on.
Ain't no separation now. I was in the paradigm loop till I found my chief. Now I'm breaking up. Picked up my uncle on the straight and narrow. 3 C's, no changing route. I'm G.O.D. Hey, any confusion, I break it down. All I do is focus on my good deeds, no pay to
Look at this Mr. Peabody looking ass nigga, man.
That nigga straight Mr. Peabody with the this shit crazy, man. This nigga whole lot of disrespect to everything got to do with the woke movement right here, man. These big ass niggas, man. Look at them glasses that nigga got on, man. Ain't them Afro glasses he got on?
Yeah, that's what he got on.
He got the female glasses. He got Afro. Hey, let me borrow them so I can look smart for a minute. You dumbass nigga. You dumbass nigga. You want to borrow them Dollar General cheap ass glasses and shit, my nigga? See, that's the shit I be talking about with y'all funny bunny ass niggas, man. Nigga ain't teaching nothing over that motherfucker, man.
Look at this nigga, man.
Is that
he look like the broke version of the dude from Pro Rice and Teachers.
Man, that nigga got life fucked up, bro. That nigga got life fucked up, bro. It's like niggas like
all
this,
the way.
like young guys like this. You will make an attempt, Melvin, when you see him to kind of point him in the right direction. You can't point this nigga nowhere. This nigga threw a whole lot of chicken salmon down in Popeye. Whole lot of chicken salmon. You can't talk to this nigga right. You got
hey, world.
Uh-huh.
Tell me he don't look like a whole live stud. When you got paused that.
That nigga do look like a whole live stud. That nigga neck, motherfucker. That nigga shoulder. Look at that nigga shoulder blade and his collarbone. That shit bigger than his chest. It's bigger than his chest. That nigga ain't never thought about Planet Fitness or doing no push-ups, my nigga, no dips or none of that shit right there, man. That's how you know he's fucked up.
Turtle without the shell. You know how the turtle, when they be popping their shit out, that's how that nigga looking like he coming up out of shit. And then Trapn right behind him, you could tell that's Trapn because his body made all up. Like, look, his arms don't match his chest. But none of that shit, man.
I think that's Lil Cuz right there. I think that's I think that's his funny looking ass right there.
Oh, okay. Well, he the same way then. These niggas is made up niggas, man. They real characters, world, like you said. They real cartoon characters, man. And they allowed themselves to get like this, following this club foot ass nigga, man.
That's what it is. See, club.
You see what I'm saying?
That shit, man. That's what we trying to warn y'all about, man. Stop fucking with this nigga, man. Club foot ain't no good, man. See how you got them niggas out there running around without no clothes on, man.
If you gonna follow behind a nigga that's got something going, man. This nigga ain't got no fucking money. This nigga ain't. He just speaking a whole bunch of, like we said the other day. He talking shit that we already know that's obvious, and acting like he just knows some divine shit that don't nobody else know. Like, nah, nigga, we know the same shit that you know, especially the niggas that's from your era and your age, and definitely the motherfuckers that's a little older than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not telling us nothing we don't already know. But for these young motherfuckers that's easily misguided and led, they be thinking they really getting up on some shit, fucking with the nigga like Nature Boy. And Nature Boy ain't the only one. It's other niggas out here just like this nigga, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's a great point right there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, hopefully during this week, man, we can get Dukulu to come over here, you know, and actually speak about some of these motherfuckers that don't have immortal on their names. And these type of individuals that's been listening to Nature Boy that feel like now, you know, they got the uncanny ability and shit to trick women and shit too, and deprive their ass from eating and every damn thing else that fuck their life up. Yeah,
exactly.
The Kulu been scalping motherfuckers. He got a lot more motherfuckers on the list. Like, he got room on that long ass goddamn Shaka Zulu spear. He got a lot of room on that motherfucker.
Yeah, salute to the Kulu, man, for doing this shit the way he do it. And then he ain't scared to bring it to them niggas, you know what I'm saying? And then he gonna have a lot of haters that say, "Oh, you the same type of way?" Because it was motherfuckers that hopped in the chat the other night with that same shit. We beamed their ass the fuck out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't show your motherfucking face, you don't get your voice don't get to be heard, my nigga. You a troll, man. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a lot of young cats out here, man, that want to be guided the right way, because a lot of these new generation cats know they don't know. You see what I'm saying? Right. And all with a young motherfucker that's seeking knowledge, they want to be taught knowledge by motherfuckers that's really got the knowledge.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being young and looking at something and trying to figure out shit before you get to a certain point where you sitting back like, damn, I wish I would have known this 10 years ago. I even find myself doing that shit. I say it all the time. Like, if I would have known what the fuck I know now 10 years ago, fuck, we'd all be rich. We'd all had the key to everything. You know what I'm saying? We'd all been able to hold on to more shit than what we had to let go. But it's some of these cats out here really seeking the knowledge because they got way more opportunity than us. They got way more reach. They got way more access than what we had. Like, we had to actually go to the library to research shit. We had to really look in the encyclopedia.
Facts, read books.
Right.
For real, half these motherfuckers can't go to the library and find a book without somebody showing them. They don't know how to use a card catalog and all this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Let alone even knowing how to write in cursive. And take it a little step further than that. When we was in elementary, they was even trying to show us Morse code and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And these is all things that we gonna need if biological warfare or some kind of catastrophe happen to where people get displaced. Communication gonna be a big thing. You see what I'm saying? And they got way more access than us, bro. We barely had pages. You see what I'm saying? Like, we had to wait till somebody else got off the phone before we could use it. Let alone 3 people in the house talking on their own different line at the same fucking time. So our kids do have it better, but they don't know that they got it better because all they know is what they seeing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if we showing them motherfuckers like Nature Boy when they searching, because our kids are way more socially awkward than we was, because we actually had to go outside and play. We actually had to go and make friends. We actually had to go to summer camps where you didn't know nobody, and then you end up meeting motherfuckers that you know 30 years later. Our kids don't get the benefit of that, bro.
Right.
They don't get the benefit of that. So how we combat it is, I ain't saying hide them from the shit, because if you hide them from it, they definitely gonna lose. But if you show it to them and explain it to them and keep them core values of what you came up with, that's the only way they gonna understand this shit, bro. Real shit. At least that's how I think. That's how I see the world. You know what I'm saying? I got grandchildren now, so it's like I'm thinking beyond my kids. You see what I'm saying? Because my kids, they already where they need to be going to the next step. So my thing is making sure if something happened to one of them, my grandkids gonna have the same core values a little bit to where they can keep the shit going. That's how you live forever, man. You see what I'm saying? That's how you live forever is by passing shit on. Being able to learn every day. I don't give a fuck how old you get. A nigga like Nature Boy think he know it all. That's why he already lost. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up every day, no matter how old you is, thinking, damn, I learned something new today. Whether it was learning some actual shit that you can store in your mind, or it might just be learning something about somebody that progressed you on through your day-to-day shit. I deal with what's right here. You can put your hand in front of you. We got to deal with what's right here. But at the same time, the outreach and the reach that we have on the young, as well as the old, because we got old niggas out here. They call themselves elders, but just because you older than a nigga don't make you no elder either. You see what I'm saying? Because some of these motherfuckers 45, 55 out here, and they out here with 23-year-old minds. They still playing. They still playing a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, everybody plays a fool. Some of these niggas is 50 and still playing a fool. They ain't never took care of their kids. They ain't never tried to do shit. But then they gonna lead another young motherfucker by the fact that they older. Like Nature Boy, you don't even take care of your other kids. When do you ever hear this nigga talking about his other shorties?
I swear I was gonna ask that question. Why does he emphasize baby Eliana so much? I was gonna ask that. It slipped my mind.
You know, and for real, not to take away from baby Eliana, because she a beautiful little baby, and she deserves the whole world.
Oh yes, definitely.
Regardless of what her mother and father doing, that little girl deserves everything in this world, and she needs access to anything she want to go and get. But when you got fucked up motherfuckers guiding them, shit, that's just the next generation of motherfuckers that's gonna fuck up this shit for your generation,
right?
Your next generation. You see what I'm saying? And I be believing all of this shit is focused all on the fucking kids, man. Because Nature Boy at his age, and even though we can all say they grown people, they make their own decision. We know half the motherfuckers is kids in the mind, bro.
All right.
And you know, grown is a state of mind, the same way they say like with Babylon and shit like that. Like it's a state of mind, because I know niggas that's 40 plus and still living like they was when they was 17, bro. Right. You see what I'm saying? They ain't matured enough in their mind yet. Mental illness is a real thing, and Nature Boy is a sick motherfucker, and he know how to prey on motherfuckers that look just like him. He recognized the signs, and he catch them at an early age, and he get them feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody care about you, but I do. But the whole time they got a whole family that just don't know how to communicate with they. You know, it take time to learn shit with certain motherfuckers.
And I think that is partially why he changed their names so often. So that paper trail is harder for the family to keep up with them.
Yep. He wanna make them lose their identity, man. He take their free will. And that's worse than anything. You can take a motherfucker's money, he can get money back. You can take a motherfucker's car, clothes, because I done been there. I done had it and I done lost it. I done got it back. I lost it and I done got it back. You see what I'm saying? All that material shit, you can get that back. But once you take a motherfucker's identity and they free will to think, shit, that's slavery. That's slavery.
Yep,
and that's worse than telling a motherfucker you gotta work every day. Because we already slaves. If you got a job, you already kind of thinking I'm actually a slave, because I gotta go to work, I gotta make this money, I gotta pay this bills, you know what I'm saying? I got the lights on, we got heat, we gotta have food, you know, so you already a slave to the system, so to speak. But when you take a motherfucker's free will to where they not even working, he not even working them. You see what I'm saying? Because if he really wanted to, he could be sending them out to get jobs and talking this dumb shit to people that they work with.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They could be at Walmart or Chick-fil-A or Pisces going there and throw a chicken sandwich down. But what if Nature Boy get Pisces to go into Popeyes and start talking this dumb shit to the niggas that he work with every day? Because you spend more time with the people you work with than the people you live with. If you paying bills. You spend more time with your work family sometimes than you do your actual kids. Right. Even if you at the house more with them, if you work during the same time, like say for instance, I work nights. So if my kids was school age, every time I would get home from work, they would already be in the bed. So that's
Right.
multiple hours that I done miss with them. I'd have to wait till my off days to cram as much time in with them as possible because I know it's other people around them more than me.
Yep. Yep. That's
You
what
see
I was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say. Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
relate.
Yep.
So people say, how do you change this shit? It starts with the kids, man. You got to get your kids
Facts.
when they early. You got to get them early so when they see a fuck nigga like Nature Boy when they hit 17, they can curb that nigga. Like, nigga, you ain't
Facts.
talking about shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got some problems with my family and problems with my people, but I'm not finna go to you, nigga.
Right.
Hell no.
You let a white dude finger you in the ass, my nigga. How can we even look at you serious? Period.
Right.
Exactly. But he always wanna say real niggas don't do this, real niggas don't do that. All my real niggas know what I'm talking about.
He
But
don't know what the only time Nature Boy seen real niggas is when real niggas was smacking him in his face.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or taking his lunch money, or and I hate that he had to go through that. If he is the way he is now because of how he came up and he didn't have it, I totally feel sympathy for him. But because I know he knowledgeable, nigga, you should have broke that. You talk about
Right.
generational curses, nigga.
Mm.
You got the most generational curses
Right.
because you're
But
not
Get it.
you see that you got the ability to bring young motherfuckers together and listen to what you're saying. Why you ain't teaching them real shit, bro?
right.
Period.
Because you have some people who gets what we perceive as power and do good with it, and then you got some people who do bad with it. So he wants to manipulate it or manipulate people and do the worst with it. You know what I'm saying? And with what you was talking about with him influencing younger men, it's younger men that look at him and most of them want multiple women. So they gonna feel like this is the right way to do it.
Right. And then when they get over there with him, he take the multiple women. Because it's one thing for a man to manipulate the mind of a woman. We know how that shit go. Because you done had pimps and prostitutes, they say that's the oldest profession. Right? Pimping and pandering is the oldest profession. This shit been around since the ancient times. Like shit. Since the caveman times, a dude might let you squeeze on his girl to get that brontosaurus burger or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? But so it's one thing for a man to manipulate a woman's mind. But for a man to manipulate another man's mind, dog, and a man sitting there like, man, you know, he can't do nothing wrong. He can't that nigga bleed just like you, puss ass nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If y'all go out to a bar and he ain't around you when some niggas swole your motherfucking ass up, was that nigga the Messiah then? Because see, they back here in the States now, and they faces is recognizable. So people will come in contact with these motherfuckers, and they will eventually run down on them. But like what World said, you made a good statement, World, when you said don't run down on them and want to beat them because you're gonna get yourself in some trouble. We already clearly know these motherfuckers don't want to fight. But expose they motherfucking ass. Let them know you know who he is and he ain't shit in front of everybody that's around him. That kill him. That kill him worse.
Right.
And I just feel bad for the kids that's involved with it because he bringing a lot of young girls in there and they able to procreate with some niggas that ain't finna teach them shit.
Right. And see, I think they get over there expecting one thing. And when they get there, it is not what they thought it was going to be. But by that point, in their mind, it's too late.
Hey, it's the same. It's the same thing with the polygamists and the bigamists over in Utah and shit. And then once them look, if they have girls, they keep the girls in the family because they selling them off to other dudes within the cult or whatever, or the sector, as they like to call it. And as soon as the little young dudes get of age, if they grow up and they looking a little stronger and they looking a little better, they find ways to get them motherfuckers the fuck up out of there. So you feel bad for the little girls because of what they might go through, but I feel bad for the little boys too. Because if one of them little boys get old enough and want to challenge one of them niggas like, this is some bullshit, I really want to go to real school, I want to do this, I want to do that, they'll get rid of them little niggas, man. And then them little niggas will be out here to spread that same bullshit that they pops taught them subconsciously. They'll be doing shit not even knowing that they doing that shit.
Right.
And they'll be talking to your daughters. They'll be talking to your nieces, your little cousins. You know what I'm saying? They'll be handsome little dudes. You know what I'm saying? They'll be, and then they around motherfuckers like Nature Boy and Sassy Solar, so they'll know how to use their words. They know how to articulate. They'll sound good, but they won't know a motherfucking thing.
And that's all they'll know. So I'm curious to see how these kids are gonna be at like ages once they can talk, because you know kids will tell on you. Kids will say some stuff that expose things. You know what I'm saying? If you're not careful, when you're trying to hide something, you don't want people to know certain things, or you don't want other people to know certain things. Kids have been slipped up and said something. So I'm curious to see what these kids might slip up and say, exposing Nature Boy or whatever's going on there, when they can actually talk. That's why I said I think kids would be what would be the nail in the coffin to actually bring carbonation down.
I'm telling you, man, that's the key. That's the key to a lot of shit, man. A key to a lot of, like, people always ask, well, how do you combat that? It's the kids, man.
Yes.
It's the kids, man, because you gotta look at it like this. If I'm already 41 years old, I'm about to be 42 this summer. My life closer to being over with than just beginning. You see what I'm saying? So we already know what the fuck we know. We already know where we heading. Sometimes as you get older, you get a little more comfortable with death. You get a little more understanding. You get, you might fear death only because you wonder what your kids gonna go through, not necessarily yourself, because any real motherfucker will put their life on the line for their child.
Right.
And it don't have to be my child to say my child legit. It could be your daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's universal laws that everybody should live on, no matter if they Muslim, Catholic, Methodist. It's certain universal laws, man. Right. And the main one is protect the motherfucking kids at all costs. But everything that be out here that's going wicked in this world, it all directly links back to your motherfucking kids. And these niggas over here procreating.
Right. Right. You speaking some real
shit,
facts.
Man. That shit get me going so much, man, when I think about this shit, because like I said, I would think like this even if my kids were still young, but now I got grandchildren now. So it's like a whole nother level of thinking for me. Right. So it's like, man, I already know my kids gonna be all right, but how do I know my kids gonna make sure that they kids all right? It's by staying around them and doing what you gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all that money shit, people gotta understand. Oprah, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos or whatever the fuck. Yeah. All these rich motherfuckers, no matter how much money they got, they don't never get up in the morning and say, well, you know what, I made enough money, I think I'm done. No, everybody gonna continuously try to progress themselves and make more money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So once you can separate yourself from that shit, the time is the real money. That's the only thing you can't buy besides in the studio. And then eventually it's gonna run up. You got to pay more money for it, right? You can buy air. People always want airtime, man. It's always remember the time or remember that time. The next time it's always time. You can never get time back. Time is the only thing you can't get back, but it's the only thing that keeps fucking going. That's the real fucking money. You see what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck what you believe in. You can believe in. It's two things I don't do. I don't argue politics and religion with motherfuckers, because everybody got their own say so in it. So a lot of times I can agree to disagree, or you might turn me on to something that I ain't even know when it comes to either one of them subjects. But one thing that I know, the universal language, the language that everybody speaks, is life and fucking death. You see what I'm saying? You know that one day if you here in the flesh, one day you're going to be gone in this bitch. And it's one thing that everybody want but can't never get back is time, man. That's the real fucking money, man. Real shit. And these niggas don't understand that shit. These niggas sitting over there, Caliber and them sitting over there, you know how much motherfucking time you wasting, and you could really be doing some great thing in the world. Right. But you spending it with some niggas that ain't even getting no fucking money to feed you motherfuckers.
Talking about I'm in my tent.
Right. I'm in my tent. They bought them tents at Walmart. They didn't go to the jungle and make real tents.
All right.
the first strong wind that come through, that tent is the fuck gone.
Facts.
Out of here. Home run.
If they sit in that tent and the lightning strike that motherfucker, them grounding shoes ain't gonna save your motherfucking ass.
Facts.
The only thing you got good in nature is being able to shit on some leaves. That's about it.
Oh man.
Them niggas ain't gonna be able to do shit, man.
Look, and they're not even able to show that they produce nothing from doing that.
Hey, Melvin World, legit, man. I swear to God, what pisses me off more than anything is them kids. Okay, fast forward a little bit. Now you see this nigga that made so many pedophilia. We already know he a homo. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't even gonna say that disclaimer or whatever. I call him how you doing. It's like Wendy Williams say, how you doing? Nature Boy is a classic. How you doing, Nature Boy? That's what Nature Boy is. He how you doing? You see what I'm saying? You doing? Yeah, we know he asking everybody how you doing. You see what I'm saying? He's made a lot of comments and videos where it makes motherfuckers think, is this nigga a fucking pedophile? And then for us to see your daughter dancing, having a good time, cute little baby, and in the background, nigga, you getting a raging boner, my nigga.
And
boner hits number 5 on it. Boner hits number 5. Man, somebody need to chop that nigga head off, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's real shit. Like, what are you doing? Because if this girl grow up and tell us years later that something was going on, we gonna feel guilty because we seen this shit. So when people say, why y'all go so hard on them, these is the reasons why.
All right. And
these is the reasons why we got this, because they putting it out there. Why not go at them? The same way they want to get fanfare for it, motherfucker, you gonna get the real shit, man.
Look, he already demonstrated how twisted and sick his mind is. He said he let a dog lick him.
Man, see, when he made the videos, the pornos, that lets you know right then and there, because he portraying himself that he wasn't that. He wouldn't have never, if nobody had ever found these porno videos, he wouldn't have never told nobody about this shit, man.
Right.
You hear me?
Never mentioned it.
Because when he got his social media following and he was really on the rise, he wasn't telling people, hey, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all run across it, nigga was digging in my booty, man. Nigga was goosing me like a motherfucker, man. You hear me?
He quick to say he exposed himself, but it's only after somebody else exposed him.
Exactly.
Like you said, he's never been forthcoming about information beforehand. But he want everybody that come over there to spill all their darkest secrets to him.
She said somebody in the chat said he did say he pan sex. See, ain't no such thing as no pan sex. It's either you gay or you straight. Period. If you suck a dick one time, your ass is gay. And ain't no coming back from that, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's only one way or the other.
It ain't no I was experimenting. No, if you had a homosexual tendency and you acted on it, see, homosexual to me, and no disrespect to none of the gays, man. Disclaimer again. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock y'all for what y'all do. Y'all do y'all shit, man. Just don't bring that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You get one shot, and then I'll let you know, hey, I ain't with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, y'all do y'all. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you bring it like that to motherfuckers that live that lifestyle, they respect you as well. They say, okay, he ain't with that. I'm not finna bring it on. But if you on that other shit and you keep prying, my nigga, don't be ashamed. Don't be surprised if these green bottles pop, 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 pop across your motherfucking head. I don't get down like that. But one thing I know is, you know, I be looking at it like it's just fetishes. People got fetishes. Some people like feet. Some people like bigger girls. Some people like little dudes. Some people like getting pissed on, R. Kelly style, or whatever the fuck they might be into. Homosexuality to me is a choice. You see what I'm saying? You know what the fuck you choosing to do, and if you choose to do that, hey, who the fuck am I to tell you you can't do that shit?
Right.
But when you pushing that shit on the kids that don't even fucking know what any kind of sexuality is,
and I don't know if you've noticed the agenda.
That's different.
They pushing the drag queens and transgenders into kindergartners. Got them reading them bedtime stories at school, basically.
Yeah, man.
And they're teaching them about lesbians and homosexuals.
Man, look, my kids came up watching motherfucking Arthur on TV, and then Mr. Ratburn got married to a motherfucker on the cartoon, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So how I'm explaining that shit to my son who he ain't seen none of this in our household.
Right.
So what I gotta tell my son is, hey, just because Mr. Ratburn like the he married a boy don't mean you gotta marry no motherfucking boy. I'm not gonna trash him and say, oh, why they got this on TV? No, it's part of the world we live in. You can't expect your kids to grow up the same way you did because they not living in the same world we lived in, man.
All right.
But you can still give them same values that we had by showing them what's going on because we got a higher understanding of what the fuck's going on. Our kids don't.
Exactly.
They only know what the fuck they've been going through since they was born. You see what I'm saying? So my youngest son was born in 2004 and it's 2020. He really don't know shit. You see what I'm saying? Even when he try to convince me he know what he talking about, I'm like, nigga, shut up and listen sometimes.
Exactly.
Because you don't know shit. The same way my old dude told me when I thought in 96 I knew it all. You see what I'm saying? You can still keep it going, but if you allow motherfuckers like Nature Boy, and the main thing is with the technology they got, that's how they find Nature Boys. When you just letting them just do whatever the fuck, I'm not saying be on your kids and just sweat them so much till they rebel against you, but you got to be in tune to what the fuck is going on with your kids, man.
Right. Because best believe there are some young, very young people that's done found him. We just might not know about them.
Yeah, we don't even know. And then this too logic. It's niggas that's like Nature Boy that ain't going live. You see what I'm saying? It's niggas out here right now that's got 3 or 4 females and 2 or 3 of they flunky ass niggas living in their crib. The only reason why they got the crib is because their great aunt died and left the crib in the family. So when he hit 19 and 20, his mom and them gave him the house because they was tired of him being in the crib, and he done moved into it to his great auntie house, and now he flooding young motherfuckers in there to do whatever the fuck they want to do. And a lot of times they get hooked on hardcore drugs, opiates, and all this other shit, man. I see this shit. I'm in the middle of America. I'm in St. Louis. I'm in the middle of this motherfucker. I see a lot of this shit, bro. I see the worst of the worst, but at the same time, I see some of the richest motherfuckers in the country at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody in the middle is the motherfuckers left to clean up this shit. So they say, how you clean it up? I feel like you got to get the kids when they're young, man. Right. You got to start putting that time in with your kids. You got to start telling these jobs, fuck y'all. I'm going to my son's or my daughter's daddy-daughter dance. You see what I'm saying? All that time. We didn't have no daddy-daughter dances when we was kids, man. They set this type of shit up for a reason, for fathers to be in their daughters' lives. You see what I'm saying? We gotta take advantage of the technology and opportunities we got. Because and I'm not saying me, you, but motherfuckers in my generation, I be feeling like we failed with our children. And we gotta clean this shit up. And the way you clean it up is with your children, man.
100% right. Wow. Because look, as much as you have people who trying to steer people in the right direction, you got people that's working even harder to steer them in the wrong direction.
Hell yeah, and they want your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can get a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old to fall in line, but if they get your children, they got more years of that shit.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's easier to manipulate. Look, I always say this. It's a lot easier to fool a person than to convince them they're being fooled. That's why it's so hard for people like us to convince some of those members of the manipulation that's going on, because they become so consumed with the BS that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't want to. Nobody wants to admit they got played. You know what I'm saying? It's like an ego trip.
Hey, Kitty.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey.
Oh, hey, Kitty.
What's up, Kitty?
She from New Orleans, but she in the Lou too. Salute to Kitty, man. What's poppin', Kitty?
Oh, I didn't know you was from New Orleans.
Yeah.
I live 45 minutes from New Orleans. That's what's up.
You know, it's another crazy thing though. And we ain't touch on this tonight, unless World was talking about it earlier, but I think I caught the show right from the beginning. Another tactic he do with these dumb motherfuckers. That isolation bullshit he did. And that shit they said he putting motherfuckers in closets for days and shit.
That's prison.
You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas got these niggas got to knock on the door to go use the bathroom and shit outside and all that old shit.
I'm wondering what
you know
is
what I'm saying?
the
Like
justification that he tells them, because he always try to twist and manipulate.
This what he do. Remember, hey, World was playing this shit. It was me, Keedy, Melvin, and World on the live the other day. You know what I'm saying? And World was playing some shit, and every time he was talking, he was addressing Joy, talking about Loyal being in the closet. The nigga kept saying he wasn't in tune. He wasn't in tune. So he get the other motherfuckers to thinking to on his side. You know, that fence hopping shit. The same shit we see on these YouTube streets. Niggas hopping fences. All of this shit, it's nothing new under the sun. None of this shit is new. You see what I'm saying? But it's new to motherfuckers that don't know. So this what he do. He start talking to these motherfuckers. They in isolation. He ain't feeling the vibes because they not feeling Nature Boy. But it might be a couple motherfuckers that might be looking at it like, man, you doing Loyal kind of wrong, bro. Like, but I'm gonna roll with the program because I don't want to be in the closet with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he get to doing them niggas like this, and this is what confirms that shit. Remember when Joy was breaking the scene and she was in the motherfucking room on her own going live? She was really scared that day. She no matter what we say, she a fuck bitch too. You know what I'm saying? She a snake because she did her own people in dirty or whatever. But she was scared the motherfucker that day. Them niggas was trying to break in the room and all of that shit, right? But when she finally came out of the room, remember how all them niggas was just standing there looking at her? Yeah. Seabiscuit, all of them motherfuckers was right there.
Yeah, that's an intimidation tactic.
Man, that's how he be getting them, bro. That's how he get them. He get them young motherfuckers that was already getting punked. So it's easy, and then he bigger than all of them motherfuckers.
Right, and I think that's the reason he don't want them working out.
All the niggas that will probably eventually fight that nigga. You ever notice all of the niggas that he used to have in the crew that you look at and be like, this nigga might fight this nigga. He might not win, but he might give it to him. Them niggas all gone. The only niggas there is niggas that's suppressive to him. Pisces, Loyal said the wives was jealous of him. So how we not gonna, even if you telling us, Nature Boy, you ain't fuck Loyal, how we not gonna think you did when we already seen the white boy put his hands in your butt, nigga?
And then you saying,
and the wives is jealous of him because he doing the utmost to make sure. He probably was cracking pistachios right in motherfucking Nature Boy mouth. Like, just open your mouth, Chief. Pow, pow. Yeah. You know, remember the Nino Brown nigga making the videos and he's saying grapes. Them niggas doing that shit with Nature Boy, bro.
Bruh, I swear that picture looked like a big ass anaconda bit him on the foot. Don't it look like two things?
Oh no. I wasn't even looking at the screen. What the fuck?
Bruh.
That looked like an alligator paw, man.
It's a certified club foot right there. You see that motherfucker? You see how that motherfucker shape? Look at that club foot.
Oh my God, World.
Well, you ain't shit for that, man. Look at that shit, man.
World, when you would say club foot, I didn't know what his feet looked like.
Man, that nigga foot look like a 1930s baseball glove or some shit, man. Like
that motherfucker look like a Halloween mask, boy.
Right.
Hey, is it me? Is it me, or does it look like he got on white pearl fingernail polish?
Yeah, that shit do look a little bright though. You know,
is that his finger?
Yeah, that's his fingers.
I thought that was his other foot. I thought that was his other foot on top of that.
Look, his fingernails look better than his feet. Look girly looking.
I thought that was his other foot on top of the foot.
What the fuck? That's some girly type picture right there.
That ain't no corn. That's a candy corn on that motherfucker. That nigga got. Oh my God! World that threw the foot up there.
That club, that's that exclusive club foot shit right there, man. Like I say, man, this nigga right here, man. This nigga beyond a wounded warrior, man. He be playing like he got warriors and shit, man. Them punk ass niggas, man. He got
man.
Them niggas ain't gonna do nothing, man. They ain't gonna do nothing, man. He know they ain't gonna do nothing, man. That's why he keep them like that, man. He keep them weak. Hey, look at here. He talked to him all day. He destroyed that motherfucking mind.
He destroyed him. Yep.
He destroyed him. And then, like I say, you know, once he done use their ass up, once he done talked to him so much within the course of the day, you see they up under that motherfucking club foot hypnosis then, bro. They up under club foot hypnosis, man. He know he can do whatever he want with them, man. Every last damn one of them. They like children to him. They like children. At one time, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, and he definitely used starvation as a tactic too. That's all I want to say. Like, cause when they was over in the tropics, I used to, cause people used to say, man, how you think he get these people to just sit there and listen to him all day? Cause they sitting there waiting for him to say dinner time, meal time. They hungry, man. When you get a motherfucker hungry, and the only reason why I'm saying it, cause when I first got locked up, nigga, I was hungry, dog. You know how it is before you get that first canteen. You in that motherfucker. You in the county jail and shit, and you can't get. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't want to be fucking with nobody because you don't want to own no. Like, you be hungry in that motherfucker when you coming straight off the streets, eating whatever you want to eat. And then, like, I know what hunger can make a motherfucker think. It'll fuck your brain up, bro. And the only people that understand that is people that's actually. I'm not talking about I'm hungry. I ain't ate nothing today, but I know I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I'm talking about hungry for real, bro. That should make you kill a motherfucker, man.
That's how he be breaking them down, though. He break them down to the very last compound. You know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
He say, you know, when they hungry like that, he can pretty much, you know, do what he want to with them. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got no fight in them, mentally and motherfucking physically. To tell you the fucking truth, they ain't got no motherfucking fight in them, y'all.
And then he playing his videos over the loudspeaker when they sleep at night. So when they sleep and they hearing this shit, it's seeping into their subconscious. You talk about the Christ conscious. That's why they be believing this nigga Christ. I bet he got, I'm Christ, just playing over and over. Listen to me. You know that brother Bruce Lipton bullshit.
That's that brother Bruce. That's why I say, man, that's that motherfucking brain. Hey, Keedy, that's that brainwash. You hear me?
Right.
Niggas be sleep and listening to it because you got people that can't fall asleep, so they get the black noise. You ever heard of the black noise?
Oh, yeah,
shit?
like the white noise. That's the
the white
like,
noise and shit.
Yeah.
Like you can get a video on YouTube where it's a 10-hour loop of just a fan blowing.
Yeah,
I sound like a fan, or like thundering and lightning.
Yeah,
he's doing the same shit to the motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, yep.
They actually doing the same shit.
Hypnosis.
I don't know if you ever heard this, but they say that sound can actually heal. Like it can kill cells, and they was talking about using sound, which is I guess basically just the vibrations to basically target certain cancerous cells.
I'm telling you, bro.
But that's the reason that music can affect you so many different ways. It's frequencies.
Right. Yeah,
it's frequencies. Yep. And he catch them motherfuckers after talking to them niggas for 12 hours. He didn't starve them. The only thing he fed them was some motherfucking beans or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad
the
you
only
said
time
that.
you fool is when you eat it right then and there.
Look.
Then they stay up all night, and then he talking to them all night. Then he go to sleep and playing this shit over the loudspeaker. Then they wake up to the shit. After about a week or two of this shit, you'll be a zombie too.
Yeah, think about this. When you said what you just said made me think about how Joy was describing how long he basically when he in one of his moods or he want to basically have a real nigga moment, how long he makes a person stay up or how long he makes them listen to his talking. And that's a tactic that they use when they interrogate people.
Exactly.
They have you sitting in there for hours to the point where you willing to, like, people be wondering how can somebody admit to a crime they didn't do?
Yep. World even said this shit. Yep. World said that shit before. Like, if you watch the first 48, how many times you see that? Like, it looked like it's elapsed time because it's the show only an hour long.
Right.
But when they go to commercial and they come back and that nigga pull his arms out of his shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like he been in there cold and shit. That's because that nigga probably was in there for like 9 to 12 hours out of that first 48.
All right.
And they gonna get this motherfucker so uncomfortable that he gonna say whatever the fuck he needs to say to be comfortable. And I'm telling you, Nature Boy do them same tactics. Whether it's because he went through the shit or he just maniacal like that. You know what I'm saying? He a mad motherfucker, man. And he got these young dumb motherfuckers falling for this shit.
Man.
Falling for it to the point where they folks begging them to come home. Like, we don't care what you going through. Come back home. We got you. You know what I'm saying? We really love you. And then every family that I heard say that, they never once down that nigga. They never said he don't really love you. Like, they just say, come home. regardless of what you're going through. We fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what's the first thing Nature Boy say? They don't love you. They don't want you. You know what I'm saying? That's your generational curse. Nigga, you got children out here, nigga, that you ain't even taking care of, nigga. And you better hope they don't find that Social Security number, bitch ass nigga. They lock niggas up for child support, my nigga.
Exactly.
And when you go to jail here, you ain't gonna be able to scream for the embassy. Nigga, you gonna have a public pretender that don't give a fuck about you.
And ain't
nobody gonna put. Yeah,
ain't no telling how many of them they're looking for them too.
Man, and you like to do all that farting and shit. That's promoting in jail, nigga. You go walking around a nigga farting, a nigga might think you flirting with him, nigga. You see what I'm saying? You go doing all that shit in that motherfucker. Go do all that dancing, that wavy P dancing, y'all go do that shit in there. They got something for you, nigga.
Facts.
You back home. You back to Babylon now, nigga. You got to deal with Babylon shit now. And I guarantee you the only reason why he ain't left the country, they didn't revoke that motherfucking passport, nigga. Give me that.
Yeah, right.
Nigga,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, all this shit we got going on, you got your monkey ass over here doing this shit, getting, you got the Nicaraguan media and all these motherfuckers making, man, they can't have that shit, man, because Farrakhan them ain't finna go get that nigga. So these people that's following them. Remember when Jesse Jackson went over there? They wouldn't release them white boys. I forgot where they was at years ago. They wouldn't release them white boys to nobody. Jesse Jackson went over there and got them motherfuckers. Not to be an advocate for Jesse Jackson, but he went over there and brung them motherfuckers home. Them niggas ain't finna come get you, nigga.
But he's swept down. He in contact with all the celebrities.
Man, he a fall guy. He a flunky. And he got his whole tribe flunkies.
Right.
They talking about they want to shoot the fair one. They talking about they want to shoot the fair one with motherfucking World. We say, well, if World don't do it, I do it. He'll do it. You niggas don't want to fight for real. You want to get on here talking about the Nation of Islam and how we lost resistance, but you talking about you want to get at a nigga, but you ain't pulled up on Young Pharaoh. Then Young Pharaoh spend the night at y'all crib and shit. You know where Young Pharaoh be at and how to get around him. How come you ain't rolled up on them niggas? Because you don't want shit, nigga. You hiding. Anytime we beam y'all ass, y'all niggas moving. You know what I'm saying? World done beam them niggas and even had the nigga saying, man, this nigga, all he got to do is look at the clock in the background and nigga learn where I was at just by the time zone. Yeah, nigga. On your motherfucking ass, nigga.
You saw when he first was in New York, he was scared to even turn the camera on. He go live.
Nigga was eating Chinese food and some more shit. Talking about vegan. Man, them Chinese don't make no vegan, nigga. Because even if it was all vegetables, they cooked it in the same skillet they cooked that ham fried, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know we got these Chinamans out here. World know that shit too. He used to be out here. We got them Chinamans, man. They cook that. Man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Everybody talking that. I still love that Chinaman though. I ain't gonna front. Call it what you want, nigga. I go get me some rice right motherfucking now if them motherfuckers was over.
Where did World go? I went to the bathroom.
I don't know.
Where Melvin go at?
Hey, he probably beaming something right now. Both of them, they probably beaming some shit. You know what I'm saying? As we speaking. Yeah, man. But these motherfuckers, man, for real, man. I'm telling you, man. You gotta really be on your kids, man. And even if you ain't got no kids, that don't mean you can't be influencing somebody kids' life. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have kids to feel the same way. These should be universal laws, man. Nobody should want older person or mentally challenged or a child put in any harm, none whatsoever, dog. Period.
And when you see somebody getting manipulated, you should say something to try to deter them.
Yep, real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really be on this shit. Because we had a panel a couple weeks back and I forgot the dude's name. I think what was his name? Polly Power or some shit like that. I ain't seen him in a while, but salute to him. But he was on here and he asked and I thought about it, man. We was on the panel for like 3 hours and he was like, how can we? And I started thinking about it. In my mind, I'm like, I know how we can fix this shit. We got to get the kids, man.
Right.
Whitney Houston said, "I believe the kids are the future" a long time ago, and look what the fuck happened to Whitney.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like, all the signs is there to let you know. Everybody go through the trials and tribulations of life. None of us are immune to the same shit the next motherfucker gonna go through. That's why it should be more of a mission to look out for kids. Like I say, it don't have to be my kid to look out for him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got his parents could be pieces of shit, but the kid ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
Right. Have you noticed that he never has somebody that's his age that's a guy? It's always a woman.
Yeah. He ain't like I was just saying a minute ago. Any nigga that look like he might be able to, I ain't even gonna say challenge him, because the niggas that he keep around him, they flunkies anyway.
All right.
Even if they done broke off and they done got, peace to the niggas that did and they doing their own thing, whether it be Ether or Old Mac or whoever the fuck, Keith, all the niggas that used to be with him that ain't with him no more. If they doing good, more power to you. But he gonna keep flunkies around him, bro. He not gonna never have another nigga that think for himself around him. Period. Right. And that's when you know. That's when you know that he full of shit. Because they usually say you want like-minded people around you, right?
Right.
I feel like legit, me and you talking on here, I feel like I could kick it with you, and man, me and you could build besides on this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but he not gonna have nobody that he think he can build with. He want to have a motherfucker that he thinks under him and he know more than. Right. And I don't always want to be around motherfuckers that I know more than. I want to be around motherfuckers that can show me shit too.
Exactly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I always say I want to be better than the person I was the day before.
Yeah, man. You hear me? Like, that's when that's another way you die. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the point where you can't learn no more, nigga, you dead.
Right.
What good are you if you can't learn and teach something new?
Exactly.
I got kicked off for a second, man. I appreciate y'all staying up in here.
We thought you had went to beam somebody.
Yeah, I thought you.
Yeah, they kicked me off. I don't know what happened, man.
So that's how Melvin got kicked off too then.
Yeah, he said he got kicked. He said he didn't chat though.
Now, what I'm saying is, opposed to getting kicked off of StreamYards, my internet server timed out. I don't know how, but it did. Excuse me. Yeah, and that's what I did. I had to go reset the box and all that other shit. Now I'm back up in here though. You feel me?
They be trying to hate on you, world, because shit, you be bringing that insight. You know what I'm saying? And people can say what they want to say, but hey, if you bring it to a whole audience and you able to make motherfuckers think outside the box and dig deeper, shit, that's what it's all about. Any motherfucking way, bro.
I feel like
real shit.
I feel like not only me, but I feel like it's all of our jobs, because if we were dealing with a child, a teen, and they was dealing or going through a situation, we would have to think outside of the box. We would have to show them ways of moving outside of the box, just so that they won't fall victim to the likelihood of the pitfalls in the world. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I be out here on this motherfucker like that, man. Motherfuckers don't be feeling me though. They be talking that yin yang, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't trying to do what I'm doing. You see, when I hold these panels, this is not for me. You feel me? This ain't for me. You know what I mean? This is for y'all. You feel me? Because then you get to hear the perspective from people outside of myself. You know what I'm saying? Being a
think about all the conversations and thinking outside the box that wouldn't happen without World and his platform.
Right.
There's a lot of people that wouldn't know about Nature Boy. There's a lot of people that wouldn't see the things that's happening at Carbonation. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are so naive, they wouldn't have believed that it's some sick people like Nature Boy that exist.
Yeah. Right. Or even if they believe it, they just be going through it from an entertainment aspect, like watching Love and Hip Hop or fucking The Housewives or the 90 Day Fiance, whatever the fuck motherfuckers watch. They'd be looking at it just from an entertainment aspect and be like, as soon as they end it, like I'm thinking about these kids like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, with all the shit that they have showed us, what about the shit that we don't get to see, bro?
Exactly.
That's what makes it the scariest. Like what's going on right now? What if he punching one of them motherfuckers because we doing a live right now? You see what I'm saying?
Think about this. Velvet jaw wasn't like that day before. Her jaw wasn't like that. So that
she didn't had a strong jaw for a long time, but that motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know she had that long pronounced jaw. But
that motherfucker look like it's been lifting weights, doing inclines and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look like if you get your finger stuck in her mouth, she gonna bite your shit off.
Man. And then she, like I said, she just as pitiful. You know what I'm saying? Because she had every opportunity to expose a whole lot of shit. She broke away several times, but it was only for her own selfish reasons. You see what I'm saying? All for her own selfish reasons, because she might be stigmatized or whatever. But she just as evil and just as vindictive as this nigga. And like Miss Aurelia said earlier when she came on, she like to go back because she a lazy motherfucker. So she can go back somewhere where people wait on her hand and foot. Them fucking paint by number ass paintings you doing. You see what I'm saying? Right. You didn't scam motherfuckers for bread. Y'all back over here. So yeah, y'all able to get the link, the stamps, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But when that shit run out, y'all back searching for views and cosmic currency and all this bullshit. This motherfucker Sassy Solar looking like a straight sissy. And then you got Joy, who do the same. Joy, for real, she do the same shit as Velvet. Maybe not on the same level, but I wouldn't be surprised in 2 weeks she be right back gone. Don't nobody know what's going on, and she right back with the motherfuckers. I don't put nothing past her. I don't think she's lying, but I don't put nothing past her going back. That's why Nature Boy gets so heated when she get on, because she just like him. She gonna talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? When she mad, so they whole thing is keeping her from getting to that level, because she did it. When she opened that motherfucking door, Seabiscuit, motherfucking Rusty, all of them was standing out there like they was finna jump on her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, who is Seabiscuit?
That's Rye. You know what I'm saying? Rye, when she was over there, she was really Seabiscuit. She was, because remember, Rye was thugging it in that motherfucker, man.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Rye was the aggressive female, but then she found out real quick, this nigga don't give a fuck about you. He don't want your black ass. He like light-skinned girls. And he hate light-skinned dudes, but that's what he like.
Yup, he really
he like light-skinned, bro. That's why he like Wavy P. He'd kiss Wavy P on the lips if them niggas was in the same room, man. I know it. Them niggas we'll be calling them niggas smooches. You know what I'm saying?
They already dancing alike. Shit.
Hey, world. If you run that humiliation of True video, you gonna cry. I promise you.
Hey, Jessica just said
that video I sent you on IG.
She said Rod turned into a full-blown bulldog. Hey, remember every time they used to get drunk off the jungle wine and shit, and they was in there listening to music and shit, Rod used to be aggressive as a motherfucker. Especially when Umi was there. They had Umi. They had Bambi, Doug, funny, big feet looking ass up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They had the other girl. What was her name? Lola. Yeah. Remember Nature Boy thought he was doing it then, because he had just got out of jail. He had new girls coming in, and he had the same girls. That nigga thought he was popping. We was beaming on their motherfucking ass. Before you know it, them niggas was on Nicaraguan media. They was on TMZ Nicaraguan style. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and Malia, look, I don't know why every time she was dancing, her damn eyes would do some crazy shit, like she was damn possessed.
Little Rusty.
Yeah.
And then remember the fiasco when they was like Pisces was in love with her. Like them niggas in the camp was happy when them niggas got sent back, because new changes came in. Now all of a sudden, Brian with motherfucking Aya or some shit like that. Like, he moved everybody around because that was the media backlash of them saying he got all these wives. So he placed the girls with all these other dudes to make it look like, no, they was already, they with them. We just all out here. We just on a spiritual relief. We filming a TV show. Look at all my followers. I got Carbonation TV. We make rap music. Look at this shit. That's why they went out there. That nigga wasn't trying to perform no videos and record shit.
Right.
And as soon as the heat get on them, let's go out here and do some shit. It was all a motherfucking show, man. That's when we start digging deeper and we start thinking about that DreamWorks shit and all this. Like, he trying to sell a pilot to motherfuckers. He done told these motherfuckers he got this show. They done came out there and seen he full of shit. Y'all out here shitting in the grass. At first when they came out there, see, look, I'm gonna break it all the way down. Them niggas had the head wraps on. They was out there. Remember that one night they had the bonfire and they was playing the music, the jungle. They Googled that shit, bro. They Googled jungle music. And then they was all out there, had the bonfire going and riding them all out there with the headdress and all this shit on. They did all that shit. It was a rich. That's all show to get that check. That check stopped after that last time they got arrested. You see what I'm saying? That's why he was so mad at World, because I guarantee you, World, when they had him in jail, they showed him videos that you made. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They showed him. This is, if he said, well, why y'all gonna say that? And they was like, cause we watched this. And then yo laugh hop on there. All that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see that shit. Carlos then called over there because Carlos been watching these videos. They've been out there shitting in my motherfucking yard. You know what I'm saying? They ain't paid me a lick of fucking rent. It's stinking in this motherfucker. They said they had to quarantine the whole place. They gotta come debug this bitch. Come on, man.
Hey, man, they were doing that New Orleans voodoo shit.
Man,
they wasn't even doing that video, Keity, because if they was doing that, they might have had some motherfucking luck. You know what I'm saying? They might have had a better chance than what the fuck they was doing. Then this nigga want to be sitting out here with the shit on like he Jesus and shit.
Right. He googled that music too. With the
man, that was the sin of them folks that was cutting them checks. And they probably was like, nah, we ain't gonna be able to go with this, man. We're gonna roll with something else. Thanks a lot, Eligio, man. We really come up with something else, bro. And his ass right back over here begging for motherfucking donations again. You know they hate being over here. That time that nigga made a video and it was snowing outside, you know he hated that. He say all the black people supposed to be in the tropics. You done went from the tropics to snow in Atlanta. It don't never snow in Atlanta for real. So the year you come back to the States, it's snow in Atlanta, you bitch ass nigga. That's what you're supposed to see. God was showing you the real world, nigga.
Oh,
shit.
They was showing the real world.
Bruh.
Yeah, man. Hey, World, you remember that shit? Them niggas was out there like they was Indians and shit. And then remember, because he kept telling people, Google polygamous chiefs. And his shit was popping on there, because we made that shit pop. All the motherfuckers that's reporting on you made you pop. It ain't because of what you doing, nigga. You look like a fucking fool.
That's how he view it, though. You know, him and the clan crew, you know what I'm saying, that he got with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? They all play a part in this shit in one way or another. You can believe that shit. I've been told y'all that.
Man, World, you can go to Google right now and type in world news the way you spell it and watch all your shit pop up, bro. Anybody can be Google, my nigga. So he tried to put that shit up like he really doing something. Nigga, Google Mac JUGS. You gonna see all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I could Google myself.
You can Google yourself. Like, nigga, what makes you think you more doing something than what the next one? You Messiah, nigga? What? Jesus' feet didn't look like that, nigga.
Oh my God.
They washed Jesus' feet when he died, my nigga.
Gangsta.
You talk, and you sitting there telling us you don't want your girl to take no bath.
Right.
Gangsta. See that gangster right there? That's a gangster right there, y'all. You hear me?
That's when he was on his. That's when he was on his 50 Cent vibe. I bet he was telling niggas he was from Southside Jamaica. He was from Queens back then, son.
Yeah, he was Southside Jamaica, Queens, son. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was putting it down then. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm from Harlem, B. I know mad niggas in New York, and don't none of them niggas know this nigga from back in the day, bro.
All right.
And he around our same age too. World, like, I don't know if if he a little younger than us or right around there, but he from the same era, man.
Right.
Like 4 years.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I ain't never seen no real nigga co-sign him. Yeah.
None.
None.
You know what I'm saying? I know, even with the Wavy P nigga, I know one nigga in New York that fuck with Wavy P, but I don't know if he fuck with him after this shit, because I ain't seen no interaction with the nigga with him.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, if he was so loved in New York, why when he was in New York, he didn't go back to his hood? And
Man, them niggas don't fuck with that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Why he go holler at Sinetta when he was in New York? He would have got more donations that way.
Right.
Why don't you go sit on the couch then?
Look, he told somebody, he was in his chat. He said he was definitely gonna link up with Sinetta, and he was talking about he probably was gonna do the Breakfast Club too. I'm like, nigga, you really think you're famous?
Man, they not finna bring that nigga on no breakfast. What they gonna bring him on the Breakfast Club to do? Clean up the studio after the show over with? That's the only thing they gonna do.
Look, and you know Charlamagne stay saying some suspect shit. He was gonna light Nature Boy ass up.
Man,
legit,
come on,
how
bro.
the fuck he gonna go? Legit, how the fuck he gonna go on the Breakfast Club and all them niggas hungry though? That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. I was about to say, them niggas they don't even eat breakfast. How they gonna go on the Breakfast Club?
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
my Breakfast Club. I mean, come on, man. Niggas ain't going on no motherfucking Breakfast Club.
Man, he was just talking. He was on there talking that shit for them young niggas that'll believe that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, on some real shit. Man, they fucked up the bag. That's what they did. That's what he did. Because if it was DreamWorks and them all in that shit, them niggas ain't fucking with that nigga while he over here. The intrigue is you over there running your own shit. And clearly, you couldn't handle it. They probably was paying for the Airbnbs and all of that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's within the confines of that check. You see, when they was hitting that check off with once a month. See, it's just like when you working and you get per diem through construction.
Exactly,
you know?
per diem. I was just about to say that shit. Yep.
That's right. See, with the per diem, they don't tell you how to spend the per diem, but they do give it to you so that you can handle whatever it is that you need to handle. And I'm thinking that that's what the situation was. He was supposed to handle certain stuff, but did not handle certain stuff. You figured him, he didn't meet the requirements. He ain't follow up with the plan. And then, look at that nigga. Look at that nigga.
What is going on with his teeth?
Right. Hey, bro. And I bet you this too, world. Remember they had all the camera equipment, all that studio shit and all that shit? Every time the police ran down on them, they robbed them niggas. Police took their shit and told them, we confiscating this shit. Y'all ain't get, and these niggas so happy to get out the clutches of them. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have all that.
Yeah.
So DreamWorks probably coming back like, come on, man. How come y'all ain't made this and y'all ain't made that? Oh, well, I got my trolls. That's when they were saying that. The reason why this is happening is because of the trolls. You wasn't no troll. Well, you been showed your face. How was you a troll? Jazzy G and all them that was going in on them, they been showed it. They wasn't no motherfucking trolls, bro. Latanya Jones stayed showing her motherfucking face. Nigga, she wasn't no motherfucking troll, my nigga.
All right.
You fucked up the bag, my nigga.
Look, when he first got deported, he said that the police took his studio.
Yep. They robbed them niggas, man.
Yep.
And he lucky the real Gualas didn't run down on him while he was down there, bro.
Man.
You feel me?
For real, he lucky. He lucky. That's why they was staying up in them nice ass Airbnbs up in the mountains and away from people. Because every time they went to like the beach and shit, them was all tourist spots, bro. They wasn't going into no remote spots in the jungle and shit like that. Even when they was at the little waterfalls and shit. That's shit that everybody that's in that area got access to.
That's why Dekulu was saying they wasn't really in the jungle.
Fuck no, man. Who gonna go in the jungle that don't know nothing about the jungle? On some real shit though.
Right. He don't know what's poisonous out there.
Man, it's parts of North St. Louis County I ain't going to right now, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Without a police escort if need be. I ain't fucking with them niggas over there.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
And that's why I say this nigga think that he can just blatantly get on the internet, on Instagram, social media, and just start disrespecting folks. He don't give a fuck. Club, he don't give a fuck, man. That nigga gonna keep on arching his eyebrows and doing that fuck shit. I'm telling you, to the casket drop, yo. I'll wait to the motherfucking casket drop. I'm telling you, man.
He gonna keep arching them shit. You ain't lying, world. He sure is. Thinking he looking hard. And anytime he get mad at somebody, that's when the accent come in. Dogs? What's up, my dogs? My nigga, niggas will stomp a mud hole through. He think just cause what he's 6'2" is that don't mean shit to a nigga like me. I love a nigga a couple inches taller than me so I can rock they shit, nigga. A nigga take you right up out them grounding shoes, my nigga. Like a nigga get right up on a nigga and snuff a nigga right in the chin, like wow.
You ever notice how many different accents and lingos he used?
He's from everywhere.
He used young bull.
Yep, and that's that mind trick to capture all young motherfuckers from around the way. They all feel like he understand them. So if he using their lingo, you know what I'm saying? Like even the old school rapper E40 will tell you right now. E40 been making music since I was in high school, and he can probably still come out with a song right now. And the first thing these niggas will tell you is you gotta stay with the times. You know what I'm saying? Like if you stay with it, Too Short the same way. Too Short was making music since the fucking 80s. But if he come out with a song with any of these young niggas, it'll pop. You see what I'm saying? Because they able to stay with the times. You see what I'm saying? Nature Boy learned how to do the same shit, and he used it through his vernacular. You know what I'm saying? He used it through his words. He used it through the way he talk. He stay in tune. Like you said, world, these niggas up there talking this shit, but listening to trap music. He know everything that's going on.
Right.
That nigga know everything that's going on. That's why I say he more Babylon than what the fuck that he wanna portray. You know what I mean?
Like, how you in the tropics, but you know all the new dances that's in Babylon.
Exactly. Well, Tori said that shit. She said all they do is sit on their phones and listen to that nigga. And the whole time they on the phones, that's them troll accounts that be in these pages.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? Right. World Go Live, all of them in there. Some of them even come in as trolls and act like they cool with the situation.
Yeah.
It might be some motherfuckers we thinking that's really cool, and they really it's trying on the Wi-Fi again. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely
trying on the Wi-Fi.
They definitely was on a troll account when they was watching Joy and Pharaoh live.
Yep. They do O'Neal like that too. Salute to O'Neal. They do him like that too. When he streaming their shit, they be over there in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They be right over there in O'Neal shit.
Look, that's
you
why
know what I'm saying?
That's why think about this. He basically was able to upload that video maybe 2 minutes after it was finished. Like when he got on the intercom, the person that was on the intercom said that he uploaded the video with Young Pharaoh and Joy. So they be watching these channels.
Yeah, they was on the church. They was on the the next day church.
They recorded it live and they posted it immediately.
It was on the church.
Yeah, they was on the church, bro. They just what's going on? Hey, what's
we screaming it now. We screaming it now.
Hey, that nigga said cold red. Man,
they had pivot distress.
Hey, they did that shit when Pops was out there. Remember when Pops was going live, and then he said he was finna pull up. Them niggas was like, "Who's at the gate?" But they wasn't doing that shit when the motherfucking police showed up. Only thing he was doing was like, "Call the embassy. What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
I love you.
I love you. Hey, they only giving me 1 apple a day, and they gotta bring me food." And these bitches went on Sinetta and all that shit. Velvet had the big jawed in. She was looking like Trap. Man, I'm telling you right now, if you got a secondary device, Google Trap Jaw He-Man. She was looking just like motherfucking Trap Jaw. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking that
great Trap Jaw, man.
She was talking that bullshit. She was stand by your man, Patsy Cline, and all that type of shit. Stand by your man. She was doing all that shit. And then she got mad because he came out and wanted to fuck everybody because he's a sex fiend.
Yeah.
So when he got out, he probably was humping anything that was just, you know how when your dog, you got to go, you're thinking about going to get their nuts clipped because this nigga just humping everything. Right. That's Nature Boy, man.
Walking around with the little pink thing hanging out.
You got the red rocket, my nigga. The red rocket. That nigga's walking around with the red. He was doing this shit with even his daughter in the fucking video.
Right in the video,
the craziest shit, bro.
And
he done already told everybody he didn't let his son touch his penis after he had sex with his mother.
With his mother.
And what's so crazy? I really don't even like to think about this. But if
there you
that's
go. Look, there she go right there, Trap Jaw. Right there.
Yep, there you go. Trap
I
Jaw.
had that. Hey, world, you see that toy? I had that motherfucker right there.
Yeah, I had Skeletor. Yeah, all them days, bro. Yup,
There
that's
she go
Trap
right
Jaw
there.
right there.
Trap Jaw. That's her.
Damn,
Hey,
classic shit, yo.
Skeletor used to stay roasting them niggas. You bumbling idiot. And Nature Boy is Skeletor, man. Nature Boy is Skeletor. And there go and Beast Man is motherfucking Tron. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, Beast Man. There you go.
That's Tron, Beast Man. That fits him.
What I was gonna say is, look, if he has the mindset of saying he let his son touch him, do he have the same mindset with his daughter?
Right.
Yup.
Man,
you see that?
I hope not, man. But that shit was weird though. We can't dismiss that though. That video was going on, and that nigga, because you know what he gonna come out and say? Oh, Eliana was standing behind her naked. I was really looking at her.
Right.
Because that's why I asked who was holding that phone. Who was holding that phone? That's what he'll say. Because he's a fuck nigga like that. But we know who the fuck he was looking at, and we know where the focus was. It was on his daughter dancing. Man, my grandson 1 year old, man. And if that nigga hear Baby Shark, nigga, he might bust a whip and nay on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He loves Baby Shark. You see what I'm saying? But a nigga ain't getting excited like that watching him. And if somebody was, nigga, I got a nigga gonna stay in the basement for a couple weeks, man.
Hey, world, you got to do a couple side by sides with these pictures.
Look at Rusty.
Oh yeah,
look at Russ, man.
I'm definitely.
Yes, indeed.
The Russ. The Russ. They got Malia blood twin right there. Russ.
They got Malia right there.
How you
twin brother.
How you born with a permanent sad face?
I mean, permanent young man, trout mouth.
Trout mouth.
Yeah, man. Straight the river.
All right, we're going to the next carbonation member, and I want you guys to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tell me, you know what I'm saying, who this is. Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? Not the panel, I'm talking about the crowd. Y'all
let's see.
Y'all let me know who this is right here. What carbonation is this right here?
Oh,
yeah, we gotta see
bro,
who that is, y'all.
Hey, girl, click that first one. Click the first one.
Oh my
God. Who that is, y'all?
Yes.
Y'all gotta know who that is, y'all.
Oh my
Come on, y'all.
Goodness, boy, that's Arsenio.
I hope y'all get it right, y'all.
Now, if you want to know what Bambi look like, you just gotta Google Doug Funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yup. Get Doug all day.
Look at Arsenio.
Shit, man. Y'all niggas ain't hit no shit, man. Now you say Bambi, you say Bambi look like little cuz though, right?
Doug Funny.
Yeah, look cuz, man. They look cuz.
Man, this shit. Hey, look, when y'all said that shit at first, man, I fell out laughing. I said that nigga do look just like Bambi.
Mm-hmm. Look at the nose, man.
Like, man.
On God, man. Look at that.
Bruh.
Man, discrimination, man. We knew this was gonna happen. Look at Bambi.
She looked just like Doug, man. She like the black female version of Doug. She got the short haircut, all that shit.
Twin brother.
Look, she still be in his live throwing up green hearts and shit.
Doug and pork chop. You know what I'm saying?
There's pork chop, pork cheesy.
Gotta fall back off that shit, man. This shit going too motherfucking far, man. This shit going too motherfucking far. I'm telling you, bro. This shit is far, bro. Damn. I told we're gonna have a whole roast session of their ass, man. We're gonna be doing
yeah, bro. I'm definitely, man. Make sure I'm off for that shit, bro. Don't do that shit when I'm at work, man. I'm gonna be mad at the motherfucker if I miss the roast session.
Mac, I'm glad you up in here right now because I know. Listen, Mac, I know how you feel about your you know what I'm saying, your grandkids. You know what I'm saying? I know how you feel about them, bro. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, to your grandkids, right? Now
I appreciate it, bro.
I want you to look at this right here, bro, and tell me how you feel after seeing this right here. Look at this right here, man. See this shit? This is the extreme of the extreme. You hear me? Look at this right here.
Holding... All right, I'm watching.
You see this right here?
Is that Pisces?
Holding little baby Eliana. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do he even got her doing that shit?
See?
But he claimed he feels some type of way about any man holding his daughter.
Feel what I'm saying? What kind of funny stuff is that, y'all?
And why you holding your daughter when you got a whole baby out here with Sheba?
No, Sheba, Sonny.
Oh yeah, Sonny.
Yeah, Sonny. Yeah,
Sonny. That's what I mean, Sonny. My bad.
I knew you, man. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
you got a whole baby out here yourself, and you rather be up under a nigga because he probably the new Loyal. Because if you remember, Loyal and Pisces was kind of tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you ever noticed, they always was around each other. They always was talking and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pisces is the new Loyal now. He done took the place of that. And Nature Boy gonna make him feel some kind of way because Pisces was really he was happy when Nature Boy was wife swapping and gave him Malia. Remember? Y'all remember this shit about a month or so ago when Nature Boy was like he called that nigga out on that shit, made that nigga feel like a sucker because he was like, man, I miss Malia. And Nature Boy was like, how you gonna miss my wife?
Wow.
Man, this nigga's a whole live sucker, my nigga. Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga Nature Boy is the worst.
Call it like you see it, bro. That's real shit.
For real, bro. He gonna make this nigga Pisces be the new bitch because he know Pisces. He made Pisces baby mama leave. He made it so uncomfortable. He tried to make her lose the baby, jumping off the fucking cliff. Mm-hmm. And then when that didn't work, she gotta go. Thank God that her parents and her folks still got love for her and let her come back home. Because just think if she had to depend on this nigga, cause see, like you said, where I'm thinking of it in the parent aspect, man. Taking care of your kids is the utmost thing, my nigga. Like, how can you not, if you able and you willing to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you able-bodied, you ain't trying to be around your shorty.
But look at who they looking up to.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit is fucked.
Look at who they're looking up to. So they're gonna follow what
shit.
Because if he was doing good, they'd be following good.
Exactly.
If y'all,
I remember that, Don.
Look, I sent World a video of a person called in on Nature Boy Live, a Jamaican. He was humiliating the shit out of True.
I think I seen that one.
And he just look. And what's crazy is Nature Boy let it happen like he wanted it to happen. And at the end of the video, he gonna dap True up and say, "You took that very well."
Exactly. Yeah, I remember that. I seen that same live. Yep. See, Nature built them up to break them down. He breaks them down to try to build them up and make them feel like, you know what I'm saying? Once he break them all the way down, then he show them a little love, and they feel like, yeah, he might really love me. That manipulative tactics, man. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if Pisces right now ain't in the closet.
And what's crazy? Think about this.
He ain't been seeing on that much.
Look, he messaged Joy.
People under the stairs, they threw him under the stairs.
Joe ain't been seeing him.
Well, boy, you a fool, boy.
Pisces gone, man. Put him in the hot box.
I am God. I am God.
He is God. Yes, he is.
That's what it said, my nigga. I am God. I am God.
Look, another thing that I noticed that goes into like the tactics he do, he messes Joy, but he gonna say she's stalking him, and then he want to flip it and say, I don't want to talk to you. But he messes her.
And then his dumb ass made Nubian challenge young Pharaoh. Nubian was looking like he about to shit on himself in that bedroom.
Right. Nubian was scared than a motherfucker, man.
Right.
Man, Nubian was scared than a motherfucker. Oh shit, they go Mike. I got you, Mike. Hold on.
Look. I would have loved to see exactly how Nubian responded when Nature Boy told him he was gonna set him up with Pharaoh. He probably said,
Well, who?
Young Pharaoh. Like set him up.
We seen that shit. Remember they was standing in that bedroom.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if he's actually said. I'm thinking that they set it up before he actually got on live. So
no, they was going live and them motherfuckers radioed up like I'm watching the live right now. You know what I'm saying? And then Nature Boy start arguing with the phone and shit. They start pointing at the phone. You's a bitch nigga. He was doing all that shit while they was live and shit, pretty much.
Word.
Yeah, he was arguing with the phone.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we already know we already know these motherfuckers be watching the videos, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying that shit then. She was like, all the motherfuckers do is sit there on their phones or their computers, bro.
Trolling.
Yep.
What's good with it, Mike?
You already know, fam. What's going
poppin',
on,
Mike? Salute, bro.
Mac J, what's going on?
Salute,
Sister
bro.
Katie, brother Melvin,
Hey.
World News, my dude.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You already know what it is.
Yeah, man. These fools.
Mike, what's your take on this shit, man? These boys crazy, man.
Yeah, it needs some help.
Yeah, like real talk. I don't know. I don't really understand how these motherfuckers are still relevant. You heard? It's like, this nigga, the whole video with dancing with his daughter and him being erect and all of that. I don't know how that nigga ain't that video ain't got that nigga out of here. And then when that shit happened, Eliana shut that shit down like immediately. Like she seen the shit, shut it down, and then come back the next day and try to clean that shit up. The fuck out of here.
Right.
Video gone like a bitch.
Right, because if it was okay what he was doing, she wouldn't have been saying go change your clothes.
Right. Right. And see, that's
saying that shit and immediately, and then she gonna come back like, yo, he got a big dick. The fuck is you talking about? He got a big dick. The nigga was a wreck. The nigga was a wreck.
Right.
Fuck out of this
shit. What the hell, man? This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy than a motherfucker, man.
And the whole time she holding the phone, recording the shit.
Yeah.
So
right.
She seen it the same way we was seeing it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then like she tried to avoid it. She ain't trying to avoid that shit.
Yep, and she didn't take no precedence on what was going on till the motherfuckers was in the comments like, this nigga getting hard. Because if you look at the video, you see niggas in the comments like, this nigga dick getting hard. Like, what the fuck? The comments a motherfucker, man. Pay attention to the comments, man. Because people be paying attention.
To the comments.
You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is like, that's why they be turning them comments off too when he get to talking that spiritual shit, because he know it's people that know more than him in the shit that he be talking. So when he turns them comments off, it ain't because of no because of no trolls. He turned it off because he know niggas in that chat busting his shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's real. Didn't somebody say that they removed that video off their page?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they did.
I don't know, but I seen this shit. I don't need to see it again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some people was already screen recorded anyway. You know, people were screen recording.
Yeah, everybody's been posting it.
Right.
After I seen it once, that's one of them videos that once is too many. I don't need to see it again, but I know what the fuck he was on. You whole ass nigga, you can't be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be held accountable for that shit, man.
Right. And if they thought
and think about how Mr. Marquez feel when he saw that shit.
You hear me? That's what I'm saying. I'm a grandfather like him. I'm thinking the same type of shit. Like, man, and you as a person sitting back, your hand, it's like your hands tied, man. Cause his daughter keep running to that shit, man.
Right.
Facts, bro.
And he want to love his daughter. You know what I'm saying? And he know he you really ain't got no say so as a grandparent a lot of times, man. You know what I'm saying? You just have to sit back and watch this dumb shit.
Say that's dumb shit, my nigga.
Yeah, man. And he raised his daughter. So and people could take shots at him. They can say, well, if you would have did better with it, maybe, man, sometimes, man, your kids gonna do what they do, man. You already know how that shit go, man.
He don't come across as a person that didn't raise Velvet right.
What I'm saying is it ain't much that he can do without crossing the legal line.
Yep, right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't much he really can do without putting himself in jeopardy. And he got other children. That's another thing people got to look at. Like, do you sacrifice yourself for the sake of your other children for one child? Or do you say, she got to learn this shit?
All right.
Hey, Mac J, who was the brother speaking before you? I don't want to be rude.
That's legit right there.
What's up,
okay,
Mike?
what's up, legit? What's going on, fam?
Nothing much. Yeah, he don't come across to me as a person that didn't raise her right, but you'll have people that attack him like it's his fault.
That's sad.
Yep, and that's sad, man, because you know, maybe he didn't do as much as he could have, but that's what we all go through as parents, man. We don't know, man. It ain't no handbook for this shit, man. You just you learn by going through shit. You see what I'm saying?
We all have room to grow, unless your name is Nature Boy, because you
exactly
now he's sweeping down. He can't learn nothing.
Yep.
Now y'all
hey, yo, but let me say this real quick. I'm gonna say this real quick. We gotta give a big shout out to World News because
indeed.
a lot of shit that's been exposed and put brought to light when it concerns Carbonation and this fuck nigga because of World News. Point blank.
Didn't I just say that earlier?
Yep. Well, you sure said. I'm about to say world be on this sly glizzy and shit. You know what I'm saying? He be all over.
I just said that earlier. Yes. Look, it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people would not know if World didn't have these platforms exposing this. That's why I be constantly encouraging World and motivating them, because I don't want him to quit, because he's helping somebody's mama, somebody's daughter, somebody's sister.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. No doubt.
Some of these parents ain't good either.
Right.
You're right, Kitty.
Because it's right in the home too, like I was showing you earlier on my page.
Yeah, because they said, speaking of the parents, they said that Pice's mama actually wanted to go to Carbonation, but Nature Boy wouldn't let both of them come, but she still funds them. She still sends money.
Of course,
let me tell you. Let me tell you all this too. When World interviewed, I think it was Efaru's aunt, in Tennessee or wherever she from, he caught a lot of flack because he was hard on her. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to get to the truth. He was trying to he was asking the right questions, and some of the questions was too firm, I guess, for her. And she got off the phone or whatever, and a lot of people blame World for that. But he was asking the right questions. It's like you can't listen. I fucks with Pharaoh to a degree. But Pharaoh asked softball ass questions when he was talking to Joy, you heard? And what I'm getting at is that at some point in time, you need to ask those hard questions to get to the truth, to get the right information. And that's what World be doing. And sometimes people don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's necessary, you heard?
Right. Gotta get done, bro.
That's real shit. That's real shit. That's real shit because they be scared to come to him because they know he gonna ask the right questions.
Okay, let me interject. Let me explain something. Now, in the past, when people have said, "Nah, I don't fuck with World because World be recording you and this and that." Okay, I do that with people. To me, that's suspicious. But the thing about recording these family members, the reason why in the past I did that, because what happened was after we got finished talking, and then I asked them, do they want to come on the show and then explain that? They don't want to. Right. They didn't want to. So I even got flack from that shit right there too. So I was like, okay, well then how y'all gonna get this tea then? You know what I'm saying? They gave me all of the tea. I mean, like how do you want it? You want me to come up here and just talk about it, or would you rather hear me dialoguing with them? So now I just tell people like, yo, you gonna be recorded. You know, if we building, we having that level of conversation, it's gonna be recorded. You feel me? Because it's too much fuck shit that go on out here. I just wanted to add that.
Oh yeah, you should document everything.
And there's too many kids out here that's going through stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the fact. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro. That's a factory. That's a factory, bro.
It's a factory. It's kind of funny that niggas be saying it's a factory, don't even have no goddamn job.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Hey, World, was you gonna play a piece of that true humiliation?
Oh yeah, I most definitely will. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it right now.
True.
Right, we're on.
This is a perfect example of how Nature Boy builds you up to break you down to build you up again, and it leaves a person very confused. And it's definitely a mind control tactic. It's like a psychological tactic that he uses.
I tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do, because I only got 17 minutes left to 4 hours on this stream. So I'm gonna end this live stream and start another one, and I'll come on with playing true. And if y'all wanna come back on the panel or whatever, if y'all still woke up or whatever, y'all can come back on. People that's chilling, you know. All right, facts. So we'll do it like that, and then I'll see y'all in a second.
All right, salute all y'all.
All right, man.
Beam team.
Beam team.
Indeed.
Peace.
See y'all in a second, man.
Yep.